Hello everyone, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to GametechUK. Having another play on Elite with OCULUS. Soren's joined us in the chat as well. Let me get logged in and we'll drag him into the room. Bit of private group, bit of game tech. Looking forward to this. We're going to make our way back to home.
Welcome back.
That we're calling home, Naganjin. Naganjin, isn't it, OCULUS? And we're going to do some passenger missions. We're all about the money today. Let me drag my dudes in. There's one.
All
There's two.
systems prepared.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm alright. How about yourself?
Awesome, thank you. Awesome. Hello, Laz. How you doing? Yeah, I'll ban both of you if you don't watch out. Hi and Laz, I'll ban both of you. How you doing, Lance? How you doing? Right, so are we going back to Naganjin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do passenger missions at least. That seems like the best course of
Yeah,
action.
exactly. And you've put in your community goal, haven't you, Soren?
Yep, I'm all done. I'm ready to go. I'm outside the station.
Yeah. So we go. That's flag station, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going to put Naganjin in brackets there. That's it.
Let's get you a wing invite, by the way.
Yes. All the important stuff. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Yeah, I had a power cut for some reason. I was literally about to press the stream button, and everything just went like that. So that was a bit weird. And now my air conditioning isn't isn't coming out properly. Because I suppose where it stopped halfway, it's got to clean itself out.
Overloading your power grid.
Exactly, yeah. 2 likes will come from me as I have 2 modes of watching. Hi, what you on about? Hi, yeah, brilliant. Right, 21 jumps. Everyone ready to go? Is there anything we can buy here to take back to Naganjin?
Not really. We kind of want to jump range, considering how long it took us to get here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally.
So flying
Right.
on an empty hold is going to be a bit quicker. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, exactly, Lan. She's getting me back, isn't she? Yeah. Right, let's go, lads. Let's do it. Let's do this.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Awesome, Lance. Thank you very much, mate. Retract landing gear.
Are you ready? Gear coming up.
I'm gonna go careful out the slot today. None of that Maverick stuff.
So about 20 jumps for you.
20. Hang on. 21. Oh,
Reckless maneuvers will not be tolerated, Commander. Please take care.
that was not my fault. Why have I gone suddenly crazy out the slot now? Weird.
I think Astra's still trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Until next time, Commander.
It is her, isn't it, Lance? It is. It's got to be. Right, let's go. Let's do this.
Everybody's got their wing beacon.
Shall I
Good
put mine on?
point.
Shall I put it on, or are you happy with?
Yeah, you can put it on by default. It's
Okay.
actually a very good point by Soren, because it makes it a lot easier to find each other even when you.
Yeah. There you go. My wing beaker's on. So did you get interdicted on the way, Soren? Soren?
No, it was a close run,
Was it?
but I think I avoided a couple.
Yeah.
Quickly jumping to the next system, you know.
Yeah.
The moment he gets a little message like, "That's the shit I want. The one with the
Exactly,
big
yeah.
hole."
Bloody thing.
No, exactly. That's when you get out of dodge.
And it's one of those things I've learned with when having those passages that dislike being scanned, aren't being chased by an enemy that they themselves caused with the mission.
Yeah.
I really watch my surroundings, then get out of dodge the moment I see.
Hello, Christopher. How you doing, mate? Oh, you're on your way to work. Oh, that's a shame, mate. Well, have a good day anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is work for me as well. You know, we're all at work, aren't we, Aces?
I'm not the one getting paid for this.
Oh God, I'm getting about 4p for this. all about that money, isn't it?
Aces, you're getting paid in a lots of fun.
I can share it. We can have 1p each if you want. I'll post it to you. Probably cost me about £1 to post it to you. Awesome lens, good lad.
Yeah, you just sent me an empty letter that can keep the stamp.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll just post you a stamp. Oh no, I need a stamp to post you a stamp.
Yeah, exactly.
This is getting messy now. I like pressing M rather than keep saying next system en route. That was handy, that was. Thanks to Scarab.
Yeah, I've got that on my HOTAS as well. That is very practical.
Yeah, because I was having to interrupt people by keep saying, you know, next system en route, but now I can just press it and it's done, you know.
Scan as you pass.
Yes, yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Cool, and then we'll do some passenger missions, try and make a bit of money today, shall we?
Indeed.
We'll have it all about the money.
All right. By the way, once the community goals hit, you should get over 1 million from those. The Imperial one just hit 500,000.
Yeah, nice.
The federal one probably has something along those lines, a bit higher. So
Yeah. Well, we can always go back and collect it. You know, I love a journey.
true. We'll see about it when we.
I think it was Tom
Oh,
that
there.
said you just get them, you know?
Yeah, we should get them after 2 weeks if we don't collect them.
Yeah.
If we have a good exploration ship for you before that time, it's going to be a great staging point to do the Toothpaste Nebula from,
Yeah.
as well as the Tree Sisters. So
Yeah, I looked at them last night and I thought I'm going to go there soon. Pity I ain't got a better camera. I'd have a camera positioned outside facing them and we can wave.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm actually curious what the best course of action would be.
Go on. With what?
As far as buying new ships goes,
Okay.
whether we should first go for an Orca so you can make more money quickly after that, or
Yeah.
first go for an exploration ship so we can at least do exploration.
Yeah, I understand, yeah. I suppose a stepping stone would be cool, wouldn't it? Could we repurpose that ship once we jump up to the next one? Or I suppose that's sort of redundant, isn't it? If we get a better exploration ship, you wouldn't use the lower one, would you?
True, it's well.
Could you use that for trading, mate?
It's not a great ship for that.
No.
And for trading, you really want a dedicated ship. It's not that the Dolphin is a bad ship for its size when it comes to cargo capacity,
Yeah.
but it's if you go one size bigger towards the Type 6 or something, you already have a way better trading ship.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think the
I don't
Dolphin
mind.
could be kitted as an explorer.
Yeah. Well, the one. Yeah. Yeah.
Once again, it's not ideal. It might just be worthwhile, instead of going for that one, to go for a proper dedicated trade ship instead, or proper dedicated exploration ship like a Diamondback Explorer
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Advantage of going for the Orca first as a moneymaker is with the Orca you might just make enough money quickly enough to be able to get an asp, to skip the Diamondback and go straight for the asp, which a
Yeah.
lot of people prefer.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I've got both. They both have their merits.
Yeah.
The Diamondback definitely has better jump range on there.
I don't
But the
mind.
asp has the advantage of that.
So yeah, we got to spend a bit of money to make a bit of money.
How much
I'll
do
have a
you
look,
have
by the
now?
way. That's a good question.
How much have I got now?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. How much
6
do you
million.
have now?
6 million. We'll probably have about 8 or 9 by the end of today, won't we?
Yeah.
You're well on your way to an asp, I
Yeah.
gotta say.
Yeah.
I think as far as exploration ships go, Soren,
I'm just filling up with fuel, by the way.
the Diamondback is probably a better first choice.
Hello, Camo. How you
By the
doing?
time we finish the Nebula run, we can always look into whether or not he wants something like an asp more than a Diamondback.
Well,
enough.
you know, I don't know certainly about that end of range of ships. So I'll put it into your hands. Whatever you think we should do. Hello, Woo. Yeah, 5 days to go. It's going to be good, isn't it, Woo? Yeah,
I must
definitely.
admit, with the recent buff with 2.3, I
Yeah.
am a great fan of the Diamondback Explorer for jumping.
Okay.
If only because it is one of the few ships that can actually.
So you're saying go Diamondback, which is the higher one, yeah?
No, the Diamondback is the cheaper one of the
Oh, the
two.
cheaper. Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
That's part of the reason. It's cheaper and it jumps further.
Yeah.
But the Asp is a better all-rounder. So.
But again, we're not looking for all-rounders. We're looking for specific ships, aren't we?
Well, the Asp is still one of the better exploration ships out there, without a doubt.
And it has a better view.
That is true.
Is it? What, cockpit-wise?
Then again, you can. Well, cockpit-wise, the Asp. I think you've been in Scarab's Asp. It's got the really open. They're both Lake-on ships, so they both have a alright view.
Is that the one where it's downstairs as well for the multi-crew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Asp. The Diamondback has another very Spartan Lake-on style cockpit.
Yeah.
The Diamondback. So it's both of them are really.
But one's way more expensive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm currently flying the Exploration Asp. I did my first exploration trip, proper one in an Asp as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying both of them are extremely viable.
Well, we'll go for the cheaper one that jumps further, shall we?
Yeah, I'll have a look, by the way, at the... yeah, we can get the cheaper one for about 12 million. The Asp will run you close to 30 million.
Yeah, let's go with it.
Then again, if we get the Orca first, which does require getting 70 million first... If we get you an Orca, we can easily make the money for the Asp as well.
Exactly, we can do it in stepping stones, can't we, you know?
I'm not sure what the best option in this regard is. Either go for Diamondback and do an early exploration run and then work towards getting an Orca, maybe
no,
an
I think that's the best option, because as a stream, we got another stream to add to our sort of bow then, haven't we? We got an exploration stream. Rather than keep doing passengers, waiting to do the exploration, we can do them now, you know?
True. And in that regard, the Diamondback is going to be the better option for the price to money, or the money invested.
Yeah, let's do that. And Lands is busy at work and got us on in the background. Lovely.
There's also going to be quite a bit of work for the Diamondback to really get it out, because it is the sort of ship you really want to engineer.
Yeah, perfect. Well, you know I love that. Hello, Yabo. How you doing?
We might even want to look into getting you some combat dons, so we can unlock Yuri Ishmak, who comes after Felicity.
Okay.
The main reason to unlock him is he's probably the easiest engineer to get who provides better scanners. The
Okay.
alternative would be to, I think the Imperial line also gives better scanners, but that requires unlocking quite a few more
And obviously a better
engineers
scanner on
before we get them.
and the better scanner, the better really on exploration, isn't it? Wu's saying there's Asp Explorer. Is that viable for bounty hunting?
The Asp Explorer is viable for
Hello, Toby.
anything, especially if you kit it out in a specialized setup.
Okay.
I've seen, well, it's kind of outdated, but I've seen a build using 6 missiles on the Asp to
Really?
devastating effect.
Yeah.
Can I be the devil's advocate a little bit here?
Of course.
Go ahead.
No, I agree with everything that Asians has said. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's all true. And my experience
It's
with
all
the
true.
Diamondback Explorer
Yeah.
is very, very limited. However, as he also started to say in the end, it's going to take a lot of work to bring it up to par.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either ship. And I'm thinking, if you have to do that work, you might as well do it in an ASP that can be an all-round ship eventually, and you can still use it for major exploration. Granted,
I'm going
the
to
Explorer-
offer 2 counterpoints to this.
Yeah.
First, all updates you do to the Diamondback Explorer can be transferred over to an ASP. They use the same jump drive, they can fit the same thing. Also, I'm a big advocate of different ships for different roles as opposed to one ship that you try to re-kit all the time.
Yeah.
It's also...
I agree with all of those. Absolutely.
So it's... in that regard, it's...
Platers come
as
in.
far as
Right.
the use of the Diamondback for bounty hunting goes, the Diamondback is also good bounty hunting in addition to the Asp. So,
Asius, you know,
It's got some
Commander
guts.
Platers come in and he's
of
going.
course, I know Commander Plater.
No, I said he's come in. He's going combat, combat. He's trying to get me to do combat. And look at today's title.
We tried it
Going
the other
home for
day
some
with our
passenger
tree.
missions.
Plater, we tried giving him combat the other day. He's
Oh
now
yeah,
at
I
number
died.
3.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, but what were the last words, Soren? Oh, there's 2 of them. This should be okay.
No, I think the words were more like, there's 2 of them, this could be a problem.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Followed
actually.
by, Jason, run, 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 run.
Oh god, that was funny. And then the stream just properly ended, really, wasn't it? It was like, oh, I've had enough of that now. I'll just polish that bloody ship as well. Love it.
Nah, we need to get, for combat, I recommend we get a popcorn ship like a Viper Mark III.
Yeah. No, it's all coming, Plater. It's all coming. And camo, it's all coming. All in good time, which they're... In this game, there's loads of time. So I'm in no rush. From day one, I've never been in any rush. And I do enjoy this exploration and driving, and yeah, I just love it, you know, or flying. It will all come though. I will be elite in everything, I promise.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
But you early guys, I would like, you know what I'm going to ask. Would you just leave me a little cheeky like? It does help. It's always the way, you know, I've got sort of 20 people come in, you leave likes, and then you can see it for yourself. You'll end up getting 25, 26, 30. You leave them likes, it really helps out. So I would appreciate that. I know I'm a pain, keep going on about it. You need to be elite in CQC. Yeah, I've got to try that first. You don't do that, do you, ACS?
I haven't really played a lot of CQC now. I dabbled with it when it first came out, but I haven't really...
Is that all totally separate ships? As in
That's totally
yeah.
separate ships, yeah. You
And
get little
yeah.
fighters that are...
Oh, they're not these type of ships.
Well, it goes up to eagle size, so you get
Oh,
Sidewinders and Eagles, but you also have the Imperial Fighter, the Condor, and the Taipan, so the
Thank you,
smaller
Jay.
ships.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so they're the little fighters. Yeah, cool. No, I'll definitely play that. Yeah, definitely. And has that got its own grind involved of getting the ships and upgrades, or is that just getting a ship and go and fly?
You don't update them directly, but you can unlock additional ships and setups for the ships.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Yes, I'm such a pain. Jace, you going to set a wing called Teabaggers? Not really. Don't forget, Lands, the PS4 can't play with the PC. And we got the GameTech wing. GameTech says more about me than teabagging. I know that's unbelievable, but having to start on PS4 stock Sidewinder would be good. Lessons learned from Oh, that would be nice. Well, yeah, sit down and literally start again, but with all that knowledge in the back of your mind. Like I say, I've got no problem doing the PlayStation 4 version, but it's the grind, isn't it? You know, and being able to grind the PlayStation 4 ships up enough to play with people and keep this one going, it might be a step too far. I might just water it down a little bit too much.
Yeah, you're spreading your.
Yeah, I've already got
Time.
loads of other games to play anyway. So I think I'll just
Or you do,
concentrate on this.
Or you do VR for one account and 2D for another.
Yeah, yeah.
A bit. Yeah, it's a bit weird though with the that they don't do or weird. It's not. I do find it a bit strange that for this game they don't go for cross-platform, because I don't see this as the sort of game where one form of controls is going to provide a massive advantage.
That's probably more down to the consoles though, that they're so tight with their cross-platform. It's got to be done for exactly the right reasons. And yeah, I mean, look at other games; they're just not cross-platform. They don't like it, do they?
True, but for shooters, as I've mentioned before, I can totally imagine it because the control schemes are so different. There's just technical reasons why you don't want cross-platform.
Yeah.
For a game like Elite, there is already some form of cross-platform. Anything that they trade or contribute to community goals and that sort of stuff already registers to cross-platform stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's more that they don't do the matchmaking bit, which is cross-platform, and I see fairly little reason why, or I don't really see any reasons why they wouldn't allow that.
Yeah. Yeah, but exactly, Jade is saying it's a licensing thing. Sony hate it. Sony don't want other people, playing on their lovely shiny servers. And Microsoft has got dedicated servers as well, so that would cause an issue. It's doable though, 100% it's doable, isn't it? They just won't do it. There's no particular reason, is there?
Well, PlayStation Store at least, and the communities there have had some security breaches. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that might be a good reason to keep everybody out.
Yeah.
True, but that has more. They're going through Frontier for this anyways. So if they let the PlayStation users connect to the Frontier PC things, it doesn't put any extra strain on Sony or Microsoft, and it doesn't put any security breaches from Sony's store on.
Hello, Ministry.
But how do they do that with all the trophies and the specific console achievements?
No, I don't think they'll do it on the Frontier server. That'll be through the Xbox and through the PlayStation server.
They're already doing it through the Frontier server. Because they need to connect with the Frontier servers for Universe stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're already doing that. Besides, it's a lot cheaper for Sony as well to let devs use their own servers when they can.
Yeah.
Or peer-to-peer, which is also an optional thing.
Hello, Alesso. How you doing?
The only thing they don't do at the moment is cross-platform matchmaking, which is... I'm not sure there's reasons for it. The reasons could well be that the consoles want to be exclusive and they don't like their players playing with anybody else.
Yeah, but that's obviously some of it. It's the branding, isn't it?
But Jason,
like an overly possessive girlfriend.
Jason, didn't you play another game the other day that was cross-platform?
Did I? Let me think. What game was that?
It does happen.
Oh no, it does happen, but very, very rarely.
Right.
Oh, Star Trek, that's cross-platform. Yeah,
Okay,
Star Trek is.
So it can be done.
It can be done. Yeah, you're totally right.
Definitely be done.
I mean, the reason there was they wanted it because honestly, with VR games, sometimes it's so hard to find a bloody game. And if you're going to separate three camps, Vive, Oculus, and PlayStation, you'd never find a game. You never would. Now you can find a game and it does automatic cross-platform. You don't know if you're playing with a PlayStation person or Vive, and that's the way it should be, really.
Yeah, I could see that working with Elite, but it's one of the as I'm saying, it's one of those things where I'm thinking it's a bit strange, and in that regard, the reasons provided so
and
far,
Rocket League,
it sounds like Sony is an overly possessive girlfriend.
Hmm.
You're spending too much time out with your mates again, huh? Why do you make time for me?
Oh god, hang on, I recognise that voice.
If you could do that in a Japanese accent, please.
Oh god, Soren's nearly there. Oh my god, what's this Japanese? This ain't manga. Yeah, Rocket
but
League is
Sony-
Crash
Sarada-san, why do you not make time for me anymore?
Oh god, we're bordering on racism now. You're gonna get me banned.
Well, for somebody who lived for 2 years in Thailand, I can say it's.
That's
not
uncanny,
wow.
isn't it? That's uncanny. That is. That's perfect. Oh god, we always veer off, don't we? I love it. Always stay to the path. But yeah, you're totally right, Jade. The other reason could be because PCs can do all sorts of cleverly modded little bits, can't they? And sometimes it's not a fair playing field.
True, though Elite does keep the modding to a minimum.
Yeah. No, Camo, no, just no.
So yeah, unless you're saying that Astra is drastically unfair to, which I don't think she is.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still just on your accent there. That was crazy. What did you call it? An over-accessible girlfriend?
Over possessive.
Oh, possessive. That's right. Yeah, yeah. You're spending too much time online. Yeah, no worries, player. Thanks, mate, for coming in. He sounded scouse. Hey, you spend. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna go there. Right, I'm gonna fill up on fuel. Yeah, see you later, player. Thanks for coming in, mate.
Yeah, whatever.
Scouse, is that Essex or?
No, it's a bit further up than Essex. They do though, don't they though? Hey, calm down. No, we mustn't go there. Hello, movies. How you doing? Wondering how much of the ship extras will be available to PS4 paint jobs, etc. All of it, because there's extra money there, isn't there? There's no doubt that all of the store will be available to PlayStation 4 owners, 100%.
Yeah, if it's it's the same game assets, they're going to be in this game anyway. So
Yeah, and plus there's money to be spent there. They're not going to stop you spending money. Woo, definitely not. I must have a little spend up. When we settle on our ships, I want to do a bit more to the Cobra. I like the Dolphin, so we'll be keeping that, won't we?
Mhm.
Is Dolphin, is that going to be kept as our sort of passenger mission ship?
Not if we get an Orca,
No, okay, yeah, yeah.
but until we have an Orca, which is at 70 million, so a bit out,
70
Dolphin
mil.
will be fun.
Is that 70 mil kitted out or just to buy?
That's kitted out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even with a bit of money to spare for rebuys and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
I am assuming we are using a discount system for it, but that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. No, I want to stream Elite a lot. I want to go really hard on Elite for the next couple of weeks, while at least while the PlayStation people are sort of typing Elite into YouTube and seeing what's available. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Elite over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully ACS will be around. Just buying extras just buying extras with points, in-store points, microtransaction. Oh god, yeah. Well, the microtransactions aren't in the game. That's only in the store if you want to do aesthetic stuff. Yeah, certainly not. It's not a pay-to-win game, which is nice.
Yeah, and it's not popping up in your face. You do have to go out of your way to get them.
Yeah, you have to come. It's not in the game, is it? You have to go out of the game. So I don't know how they're going to do that part of it. Admittedly, on the PlayStation, but I'm sure it'll be on the store.
You can do it from within the game.
Oh, true. If you go to
Yeah.
the things, it's
Oh
a
right,
bit
yeah.
counterintuitive, but yeah,
Library,
you can
whatever.
from. Yeah, if you go through outfitting
Oh yeah.
and livery, you can buy stuff through the game.
Okay.
Yeah. It will be through an external website, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to go through the Frontier store, so.
No, but for the PlayStation, it might be through the actual PlayStation store because they'd want a cut of that. They wouldn't want you to buy direct from Frontier. No way. So that would be through the PlayStation store. Each game has got a store, like a
Oh, for sure.
storefront. There's no way they would want you to go direct. They'd want a cut of that, wouldn't they?
Oh, for
Probably.
Hello, Vipe. That's good movies. Awesome. Pre-ordered the PS4 version last week. Yeah, it's gonna be good for you. You're gonna love it. Have you played it before, movies? I meant buying the points. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but you know, you'll be able to buy it as you do with everything else on the PlayStation. It's not going to be, it's certainly not going to be any different. You buy your bits of Grand Theft Auto, it'll be the same for this game.
I can actually imagine it indeed working through maybe some sort of PlayStation or Sony currency.
Yeah.
If you buy
then you can spend
some
it on the store.
PlayStation and then spend it in the Frontier store through a portal that supports that form of currency.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, that's good movies. Yeah, you're in for a treat, mate. You're in for a treat.
Then again, I could also imagine it that since you probably use a Frontier, or there'll probably be a way to link your Frontier account to the thing. You can probably still just go to the Frontier store, buy the stuff there.
Yeah.
Out of game.
First time playing on PS4. Awesome movies. Well, you're going to love this game. It's going to be a hard learning curve for you. It's not one you can jump in. I've only been playing it for just over a month now. And I've been lucky enough to have Asius and Soren in my ear helping me out. What I would suggest is subscribe. And if you go back about, I don't know, probably about 10-20 videos, you'll see my first stream where I literally put the game on and just played. And you see all the things I stumbled over. Everyone was helping me in the chat. I'm not saying you'll learn from me because I was total noob, but you'd sort of get an idea. I was reading out all the comments. It would be a good stream to watch just to know what you do at the very, very start.
Just don't listen to Scarab. That's the first
No,
lesson,
definitely no. In actual fact, when I first did that stream, I've actually watched that stream myself a couple of times just to glean some of the information from it, and it worked. It's a good stream. I think I labelled it Elite Dangerous, first time playing, so much useful information for new players. So have a look for that movies, and like I say, feel free to subscribe. I'm always playing this anyway. We've got a lot of people in the chat, so a lot of people that can help you. Hello Blob, how you doing?
Also, a great tip for new players on any platform is do the tutorials.
Yes, yeah.
If you do the first 3 tutorials, that is basic controls, takeoff and landing, maybe basic combat, you don't even need to do that, but it can be useful to do.
Yeah.
If you at least do the first 2 until you're comfortable with them, then jump into the game. So know how to land and take off and know how to control your ship. And then basic combat, it's also a good one to do. Try to do that a few times until you're comfortable with it if you want to be a bit more defensible in combat. And after that, it's you should be able to find your way around the galaxy.
We're going back to Naganjin, Blob, and we're going to do some passenger missions. Feel free to join the wing, that's not a problem.
Can I just say for new players as well, they should know, like I remember telling you, GameTech,
Yeah, go on.
it is a very, very steep learning curve.
Yes.
But, and I'm sure you will agree on this, GameTech, it's also very rewarding when you get to the other side.
Oh, yes, yeah, definitely. The first feelings of me becoming semi-competent in this game, and the feeling of me and ACS playing together rather than him hand-holding literally every, like now, right, so I've scanned that, how do I do it, right, so I go, you know, all that sort of stuff. Just to be able to play it was such a great feeling, and it happened without me even realising it actually. But there's a massive learning curve, more than you'll get with any other game on the PlayStation. I can genuinely say that.
There might actually be an advantage to learning it on your own as opposed to having the chat to support you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like falling out of the nest as a young chick. You're going to fly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, I saw a nature program the other day. No, I'm gonna do that ministry when we get back. About these birds that deliberately nest up this huge cliff face so no one can get them. But these poor little chicks, they literally have to fall out of the nest. They can't fly. If they fall out, they literally fall down the side of this cliff. And if they survive at the bottom, will they go on to live a life? If they die, they die. It's absolutely crazy. They was slow motion, you know, David Attenborough and all the nature programs. They was literally slow motion as they were falling and tumbling down this cliff face. Poor little things. But it was just part of their life. That was what they did. But no, you definitely will fly. Oh, that's good, movies. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I thought I'd try a little vlog. It was only something little, you know. You can also already now, before release, prepare your hatred towards the feds.
Well, if you want that, first make sure you've got a solid moral compass. Try your care, or at least try to care about the well and we's of the people, and then read any Gallant article in Zachary Hudson.
I was going to ask you actually. I'm going on holiday in a few weeks. I'm going to take some Elite Dangerous reading with me, like the novels. I didn't know if you had any recommendations or whether you wasn't
I
really
don't.
into that.
I haven't really read the novels myself yet. Yourself is me. You know, from the Discord,
Yes,
they had
yeah,
a few the Drew Wager novels. They're apparently very good.
Okay.
So
yeah, because I do like a read on holiday by the pool, and I think, well, let's get into some of the lore about it. You know, why not? Let's find out about this game.
the Drew Wager novels also tie into some events that have recently occurred in the game.
Yeah.
The entire Salome incident, which was kind of a thing when you first started.
Yeah.
Didn't that girl Kate Click or something also write some lore?
Yes, yes, she did. I was watching. I said the other day, I've been going back over the Elite channel, and they was doing like an open event. And this Kate, yeah, she's wrote some stuff. She also got to name a station Slough or something. She named a station and a system Slough.
Oh, that's they're from the Hammers of Slough.
Yes, yeah, that was her.
Actually,
Yeah.
What about that? I can link that in the Discord for people that are interested.
Yeah.
But I think she's an IT journalist.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. We're going back to Naganjin blog. Wu said he found this on the Frontier support. Players will be able to purchase Frontier points from the PlayStation Store. These points can then be used to purchase ship items.
So they're
yeah.
indeed going with a point system.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
My favourite name for a station is Big Harry's Monkey Hangout. I like Chris and Sylvia's. I don't know why. It just sounds homely. It is about to absolutely piss down here, and I think it's going to thunder as well. Just heard of thunderclap. You know what England's like. You have about 4 days of decent heat, and then, oh my god, you got to have a thunderstorm because it's just too much, you know.
And then after a couple of days, we will get it over here.
Yeah, then it'll start snowing here.
Yeah. At least the English can now stop panicking again.
Yeah, exactly. We can go back to talking about the weather. Oh god,
That'll make us stop worrying about the big ball of fire in the sky. Why don't I just sand on them and burn them all?
Well, we don't get to see it very often. We wonder what it is. It's so funny in England, right? When it's cold here, if there's a hint of it snowing, right, everyone goes down to the shop and buys milk, bread, and and a shovel and some salt. It's so funny, you know.
Yeah, I heard they reactivated Stonehenge here the last couple of days.
Reactivated it? What do you mean? Yeah, we go there to dance every night, you know. Yeah, exactly, Mickle. Chris and Sylvie's, yeah. I still don't know whether Chris is a geezer or a woman though, so I don't know whether to teabag. I'm definitely teabagging Sylvia next time I see her.
You must make David Braben so proud.
Yeah, he's gonna love it, isn't it?
We still need to send you. We still need to send them clips of you teabagging, not
I'm
one
gonna-
but
yeah.
2 Farragut cruises.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, is that where you are, Woo, as well? Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen, mate. It's definitely gonna happen. It's already gone dark here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You're in the south of England, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, southeast. Yeah. Near London.
Frameshift
About 40
drive
minutes from London.
charging.
Four more jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here too in Germany, it's 37. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, you're down by Dover. Yeah, cool. It's definitely gone a lot cooler, but it's gonna rain. I'm not a fan of the hot weather. It just doesn't do much for me. The only time is when you're on holiday and you can lay by the pool. That's other than that, it sort of slows me down. It makes me moody, you know. I'm so much happier in the winter. It's weird because actually there's this sad official sort of problem, isn't there, for some people? The sun efficient something where in the winter they literally get moody because they need some vitamins from the sun. I'm the opposite. I love it in winter, probably because I'm a gamer, you know. Yeah, it's definitely a nice breeze, Woosh, yeah, without a doubt. Although I
Every weather is gaming weather.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It is when you got an aircon unit behind you. I love that. It can be winter whenever I want it.
I just focus on the game, not on the temperature.
Yeah, well, you end up with ball soup if it goes too hot, don't you?
Don't say that. He might end up going into the sun, and he really needs to watch the temperature.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want any more videos like that, do we? That's still one of my favourite videos, that is. I love that. Oh, for fuck's sake, he says.
That was funny.
Exactly, Jade. It is an official thing,
It-
isn't it? You know? Yeah, okay, enough with the weather, yeah. Back to Elite Dangerous. Let me open my blinds, because that is gonna piss down. And my dog's about, so if it does rain, I'm gonna go and shut my door. No, gaming just suits the winter. It just suits it. You don't feel as guilty about it. Like, you feel like you should be outside.
Fuel scoop
Fuck outside. I
I'm-
went outside once and the graphics are shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's not the graphics. I mean, the graphics are all right, especially considering they run on a good machine. But it's completely pay to win. It's a
The AI is
complete
shit,
grind.
isn't it? Yeah, it's the AI though, it's shit, isn't it? Doesn't make
Fast
sense.
travel sucks.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the AI that gets me. It's just so backward.
It's permadeath unless you're Hindu.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. No, you definitely get me banned now. I'm waiting for some life DLC.
Fuel scooping.
Top of the teabag tier, that could be a new one. Thank you, Paul. Can't wait to play on PS4. What I didn't know is how technical it is, how much you can do. A lot to learn, oh, there's loads to learn. Section him, yeah, definitely. No, Paul, it's going to be awesome, mate. It's awesome. There's no other game like it, Paul. You know, certainly on the PlayStation. There's no other game like this on the PlayStation. There's plenty on PC, because that's generally the simulation market, but there's no game like this on the PlayStation. No game at all. I told you to go back where I came from in the summer. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Life DLC is using the credit card, yeah,
Frameshift
exactly.
drive charging.
Opportunities unlocked. Swipe. Yeah, you got the rolls on Lotto. They're also ridiculous, yeah. The Visa section.
No, vivisection.
It's Visa, isn't it? Is there an enhanced version for the PS4? Yes, there is. Yes, actually, I'm not sure. I know there is for the Xbox X. They're going to release a 4K patch. PlayStation 4 Pro, I don't know actually, so I'm not going to answer that. That's gonna be a quick Google. So if you do Google that movies, please let the chat know. That'd be awesome. Definitely is for the Xbox X. They've already said there's going to be a patch for that to make it 4K. Why they wouldn't for the PlayStation 4 Pro? That would be cool.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Put me in the nut house, but nuts are a terrible building material.
Well, as long as the nut house has got, if that is the term for it, the politically correct term. As long as that's the politically correct term. As long as the nut house has got a PC and internet, because then you can still join the streams. Paul's got No Man's Sky on a PS4. I put in a Discord the other day, right? Would anyone like to see No Man's Sky, right? Because I don't know much about it. All I know is what the media has told me. It's shit. It's not finished. It's rubbish. Blah, blah, blah. And I put in the stream. Would anyone like to see me play No Man's Sky? You know, as a first-time player. It was all no's. It was all no's. So we're not going there.
Fuel scooping.
I think I was the most nuanced now of them all out there.
Yeah, you was the most positive, as in, you know, if you play it, I might drop in. I might not though.
Disengaged.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Vibe. I thought, well, they're raging about it now. There's a lot of people going, it's now becoming the game, you know. And I thought, well, should I play it actually? Even if it's only for a little bit. I've never liked the graphics, right? The graphical style. But shall I play it? But no, the answer was no. And I did start the sentence with, ultimately I'll make my own mind up, but would you like to see me play No Man's Sky? But they've made my mind up. There's other games. I just thought, well, I'll ask the developer, would they like me to play it on my channel? It's an elite channel. And so hopefully I would get it for free anyway. And then Scarab come on and says something like, what, you haven't got it? You can have all our copies. Yeah, that's the one reason I didn't get into it. I don't like the graphics, the cartoony style. I don't like it. ED PS4 has support for Pro. It just adjusts for which version it's running. So does it run in 4K then, Woo? Or is it just up the frame rate or textures? That's gonna piss down. Right, when I land here, I'm just gonna shut my back door. Ooh. So my dog don't go out.
Question?
Yeah, go
Are
on.
we gonna be doing passenger missions when we?
Yes. God, yeah.
All right.
Are you alright with that?
Yeah, I just because the flag station doesn't have any passenger cabins at all.
Oh, what to buy?
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
what
I'm
ASIS is saying about having dedicated chips, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Because we just pull one out that does the job. But yeah, so you can't do it then if you come here. Do you want to go to another station? And...
Actually, it's not so much. You know, we can do the passenger missions here. It's more that he can't update the ship to do them.
Oh, right.
I'll have a quick look for you where you can get them on EDDB. Sorry.
I can
Right.
do that. I can do that.
2
Concentrate
seconds.
On,
I'm going to go and shut my back door. It's literally pissing down. You'll be able to hear it in a minute. I don't want my dog to get soaked. 2 seconds.
I can already hear it. Sukomi is the nearest system.
Right. Yeah, you'll probably hear the rain through my microphone, but it's all cool. Oh, that's good then, Woo. Yeah, enhanced graphics. Yeah, there, that'll be nice. That'll be nice, mate. The PlayStation 4 Pro is a lovely bit of kit, really. What?
There you go, Soren. Soren, are you still there?
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry.
Tap to that in the wing chat, so.
Right, can I get back on track? Bloody hell.
Okay, I did want to get some first
Oh,
class
for
ones.
right, I'm gonna have to go back out.
I'll need to have a look. At
I
least it's
can
up to.
check. I can
Yeah.
check. Don't worry. Don't worry the chat about that.
Right. Engineer exploited modifications have been removed from the game. Official statement is... Okay, engineer exploited modifications have been removed from the game. Nice. Well, that's not a bad thing, is it?
No, it's people who basically got who exploited their way through.
Yeah. Yes, literally. Yeah. It will come to you, Woo. It will come to you.
Yeah, they sell first class as well. At least
Request
up
docking.
to class 5.
Permission granted. Please proceed to Bay 1-3.
I'll transfer power to shields. Is that all right?
Yes.
Right.
Soren's going off somewhere, is he?
I'll just
Um,
pop off and upgrade, and I'll be right back. I'll find you.
Yeah, cool. And why is that? Because you haven't got any passenger slots. You've got cargo at the moment because you did the community goal.
Exactly, and all my passenger cabins are far away, so it take a long time for me to
Yes.
transfer them.
Yeah.
It'd be easier to buy new ones,
Yeah,
but I want first class ones because that
Yeah.
gives me the better option.
well, as long as you have the cargo or the space available, then
I have 3-6 slots.
okay. I'm not sure if they sell class 6 ones there
They-
for first class.
They do where I'm going.
Alright. It's one of the systems that's 30 light years away then instead of Sukomi.
It's 2 jumps, it'll be fine.
And for all those new players, you get to see the teabag in action. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Teabag the tower. Teabag the tower.
Commencing teabagging maneuvers.
It's automated.
Slide and glide. Low and slow.
Deploy landing gear. Yeah, Woo, I'm normally alright in and out the station. The last couple of times, I think it's Lands. I think he's the bad influence. Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear. She's gonna get it, I'll tell you. This girl is gonna get it today.
Landing gear deployed.
Boom.
Landing successful.
Exactly, Woo. Sometimes it's just quicker to bloody do it yourself and wait for these women to do it. I'm just joking. Right. Can I pay a fine here? Yes, I can. Yes.
And you should.
Yeah, done that.
Oh, you can also redeem your intel package on the Barnacle scan we did.
In university, yeah,
Contacts.
yeah.
Well, there's also contacts.
In contacts.
I mean,
Oh,
assuming you
intel
got the
packages.
barnacle
Yeah,
scan.
yeah, I've done that. Yeah, yeah, I've just done that.
Right. Yeah, and then universal cartographics, of course.
Yeah.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. Who's that?
You're now cordial with the Naganjin
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Guardians of Tradition,
yeah,
or something along those lines.
yes. Right, let's get in here and do the mission board. Tell me when you're ready to start looking through.
We'll wait for Soren.
Yeah.
Oh, you can continue, guys. I'll be right back. I'll find you.
Yeah, but otherwise, you won't be able to pick up the same passengers as we do.
True.
There's some good paying ones here, though, like Dominic Paul. Can you get him, Dominic Paul?
Let me have a look. Don't think I have. Oh, hang on. Do I have to
He
change
should be
my ship?
Guardians of-
I've got to change my ship, haven't I?
Yeah, that's that does help.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
even then, yeah, you should be able to fit him.
Dolphin.
Should I buy a dolphin just for the fun of it?
Just for the hell of it. Well, I like my dolphin.
We'll at least let you do the same stuff that Jason does. I'll link you the dolphin build that I made for him.
Yeah.
But then there'll be nobody with plasma accelerators.
I've got mines.
Jade, what's your name in the Discord? Well, you're not in the Discord, Jade. Or it was, yeah.
You could also go with an Orca, by the way. That can fit plasma accelerators.
Right. So we got different
True.
missions now. No, that's cool, Jade. No, that's all right. Yeah. I don't think I've got any. Oh, hang on.
You're in the
Bloody
mission
wrong
board,
one.
not in
Yeah, I
the-
know. Donut. Right. I got Brandon, 1.3 mil. I got
Oh, that's in there. The
Alfredo
Guardians
Beck,
of Tradition. Do you see
2.2.
those?
Which one, sorry?
Guardians of Tradition.
Guardians of Tradition. Yes. No, I've just got requirements not met there.
All right. I'll have to go. You had Brandon. You had.
I've got
Who else?
Alfredo, which is 2.2 mil, 6 ice geezers and 1 more. I've got a couple of hours if you have.
Mhm.
2.2. That's calling me.
That's a good one, yeah. Shall we wait for a moment for?
Yeah, should we click it to
Something
at least
then?
choose it and then just keep it on that screen where you pick a cabin?
Yeah, that works.
So
That's
that's
for the
going.
Naganjin Silver Mafia. One moment
Yeah.
before we check. Yeah, he's a scientist. He doesn't like being scanned, so keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, does not react well to danger. Hull damage will dramatically reduce passenger satisfaction. He's laid back. Delays are unlikely to affect that. Low value target. Passenger is unlikely to be sought. Secretive. Being scanned will greatly reduce passenger satisfaction. And he's neutral. What's the main thing we can do then to make sure we're not scanned?
You've got your chaff. You can use silent running in combination with your heat sinks.
Yep. Okay.
In my experience, sticking with the traffic regulations,
Yeah.
at least when going out, does
Yeah.
help.
Yep.
When you do get scanned, boost and chaff at the same time.
Okay.
And if you turn off your flight assist and go silent running while at it, before throttling down, then dump some heat, you'll just be floating away without them being able to see you.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you to the 23 watching. We're just waiting for Soren to come over so we can do this passenger mission together. In the meantime, please leave me a like. It does help the stream. And if you like Elite, and I do other stuff as well, Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR, loads of gaming, daily streams, feel free to subscribe. You get your name up on the screen. Hello Jim, how you doing? Morning to you. It's pissing down here and it's just started thundering. You might be able to hear that soon.
While waiting for Soren, I think I'm going to get myself something to drink.
Yeah, I've got a little lemonade in there. It is lemonade, I promise.
Be right back.
How are you getting on, Soren?
Just upgrading now.
Cool.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's alright. That's all good. I'm sure these lovely people don't mind waiting for a few minutes, and then we can do the missions together. In the meantime, fidget spinners. It's not mine, it's my boys. I promise. I'm 6k from Sag 8. Nice one, Jim. Oh, you did that mission, did you? It's not vodka. It's not. It's not in a vodka glass. How can it be vodka? Nah, it's not. It's lemonade. Typical English weather, honestly. It can't just stay nice. If it's nice, it's sort of too nice. No, it's not. It's not my fidget spinner. Where it's not. It's just there. And I saw it, and I thought, oh, okay. Actually, they're quite nice. Forget the whole trend thing and kids being annoying with them. There is something about them. You can see why these were introduced for like autistic kids and all that. They're nice. They're nice. They're quite therapeutic.
Can I just quickly ask how many passengers do you have room for in your ship?
I think it's 12. I don't want to press the pick cabin button. I don't want to come out of this stream. Yeah.
You have one cabin or several?
No, I've got 3 cabins. I've got a luxury one, a first class one, and a normal one.
Nice. Cool.
Jim, I'm in Kent, mate. In Kent. And it is literally pissing it down. So we're just waiting for Soren to get back. He's just upgrading his ship so we can do the mission together. Acius has gone to get a drink. Bear with us. Is there an origin story about the alien from the first Elite game? Oh, there is. Of course there is. I can answer yes. I don't know which it is, but there's stories about every part of this game going right back to the first game. In fact, there was a novel that come with the first game. There was a novel that come with it. So yeah, there's going to be stories for absolutely everything.
The mission disappeared for me, by the way.
Oh, you're joking?
Yeah.
Did you not? Oh, okay. Was you not in the screen?
Wait, it's Alfredo back, right?
Yes, yeah, Fredo back, yeah.
All right, got him.
Right, so should we wait for Soren to come so we can get that one
Soren,
as well?
how far are you?
I'm on my way back now.
All right, let's wait a bit more.
Yeah. I see it on the forum, but confused as to how players exploit engineers. Yeah, exactly. I thought that a couple of times.
Oh, there was some sort of exploit method. I've seen about this on Commander Player's stream or heard about it. Where people could somehow exploit engineers to not use resources while making modules.
All right. Oh, that was some lightning. Get ready. You might be able to hear that.
So basically, they'd get infinite rerolls and whatnot, and get perfectly engineered modules without putting in the effort.
Here he comes. Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, we heard that.
Nice. And I'm sitting in England. We call it a conservatory, which is, but I don't know if you have them where you are. It's like an extension to the house, but it's got glass all round and a glass roof, and I'm sitting in that. Fingers crossed, no power cut. I know it's weird how I've got a power cut. I was literally when I started the stream an hour and 7 minutes ago. I was about to press the stream button, and then all of a sudden, got a complete power cut.
The really strange thing about that to me was that you then wrote on.
No, I logged into my phone. That was
Discord.
that was on my phone.
Ah,
Yeah, that was on my phone. I've completed all my engineers the legit way. I'm going to do this game. I've said almost from the very first stream when people were coming in, Posh Green as yeah, definitely that's my gaming room. I've chatted the missus up into moving out the sofa and everything else. This is the complete room is just for my gaming. It's on the channel actually. I did a little video about it. But I said actually from the first or second stream when people were coming in and going, why don't you do that? Get loads of money for that. I can get you this in an hour. Come with me. I can get you 10 million in half hour. No, it's going to be exploit free, these streams. You'll never see me do an exploit ever. I promise that.
We're probably even going to ignore the semi-exploit the things, the glitches in the game code, like
Yes.
Quince.
Yes. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that, no. Oh my god, did you hear that one? That was louder.
That sounded
Yeah,
like
now.
somebody was banging on your roof.
Yeah, I think they are. They're not coming in. I'm a little bit freaked out at it. Now.
It's the
Stay with
Fall
me.
Guys.
Stay with me.
It's outcroppings from yesterday that was surrounding us. They found
Exactly.
you.
Yeah, they found me. Yeah. Yes, you are a true legit tech for that. No, you'll never see me do an exploit. I'm not interested. It will all be done the hard way. Or not the hard way. The proper way, you know? How you getting on, Soren? Alfredo's starting to give me funny looks. I was Kickstarter pledged for ED. Very happy. Oh, was you? Woo? Nice one, yeah. So you've obviously been playing it on the PC then, I take it, haven't you? 31 watching. We will get going in a minute. I do promise. We're waiting for one more. He's just gone to get a passenger cabin, and then how far away are you, Soren? You haven't fallen out of the sky, have you?
Soren?
I can help you earn in game, but it is sadly the minimum wage. Yeah, exactly, Camo. Yeah. Let's go out the room and go back in. You never know. You still here, Soren?
Can you hear me?
yep.
All right.
Ah, there we go.
How you getting on?
Glad.
Sorry. How you getting on, Soren? What's he doing?
Are you there yet? Soren, are you there yet? Are you there yet?
Are we there yet?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry. There's some weird connection with my mic.
Right, now go to the Naganjin Silver Mafia, and you get a geezer called Alfredo. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Woo. I'm going on holiday to Greece in a few weeks, and I want to take a couple of elite books and just start to read about it so I can understand more about the background of it all.
Con Alfredo from the Mafia.
Oh
Yeah,
god, it's pissing hard now. I hope that this doesn't ruin
Gotta
the
get to the
sound for
station.
you.
You're getting to the station.
It's going to put the light on. It's gone really dark in here. I'll have to take my green screen down to get out the bloody door, though. That's better. Can actually see what's going on now.
Suddenly, great magic trick.
What the? Yeah, exactly. I've just disappeared.
No, it's a great magic trick where suddenly you pull a wall out of nothingness.
Yeah.
Actually makes me wonder if having green door-style curtains would help. You can actually walk through them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and make like a Star Trek noise as you go through. Yeah, so definitely going to do some reading up on the background of it all. Won't be long, people. I know you're watching. Won't be long. So we got to go to Sheng. Let me write that down actually. CHENG 6C ice.
Don't forget
Geezer.
the little apostrophe.
Yeah, got that. Yeah. And actually, this one seems pretty easy for that sort of money, doesn't it? Or is that not unusual?
It's because he's probably secretive.
Yeah.
That does up the things a bit.
So if I do end up getting scanned and he's not happy, I may end up getting absolutely nothing for this.
Also, he's first class. That also helps the pricing.
Yeah, of course, yeah. How did the mining stuff go from a couple of days back? It went really well. We will do that again. We'll probably do that next stream. Nice bit of mining. I really enjoyed it. It was grindy. It was exactly what I like in Elite. It was cool. I just got to get to know when I'm mining and I'm getting full up, what to chuck out. I've just got to work out what it is.
We also need to, you know, it would be nice to have Soren with us again. That really helped.
Yes, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Just landed
What at this one? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
at flag.
Go to the passenger lounge, Silver Mafia, and look for Alfredo.
If being scanned, wind the window down, hold hand out, raise middle finger, and do this as well. Oh, my
Yeah.
documents. Hang on, I'll
I
get them
got
out of my
Alfredo.
pocket. There it is.
You've got Alfredo.
Yes.
All right, let's add him, people. Jason, you first.
Yeah, done it.
Accepted.
Accepted.
In the HIP 109-642 transport group 1, do you guys see Zachary Kuraki?
Hang on, let me go back in. Passenger lounge. Yes. Yeah.
That's a
got it.
nice paying one.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Shall we add that one as well?
Why not? Do the same. Let me write all that down. So that's that one. Now we're going to Nortes to the lava spouts.
I want to see Richard drive over those.
Yeah, yeah. Chick, okay. Visitor. Beacon HIP 41184.
So, how would you pronounce that second system?
Which one? Chickek Visitor? Lava Spouts?
No, the Chick-Ack.
Chickek? That's how I'd say it.
Yeah, it's Chick-Ack.
Yeah. Pick cabin, they can go there. Came across some people early on who doubted ED would actually happen. Glad they were proved wrong. Oh, it's definitely happened, isn't it? I've been exploring for so long, I haven't seen or tried all the new stuff yet, like passenger missions or generation ships. Alright, Jim. That's what I like about this game. You can do, like, I mean, it's their selling point, isn't it? Do what you want to do. I like that. I like that a lot. It's unusual in gaming, isn't it?
Yeah, and the passenger or the exploration things, especially if you go far out, it can take months.
Yeah. God, it's still thundering out there. Are we going to Cheng first?
Yeah, unless we want to fill up with a final one. Revolutionary 3 also has one, Brandon Burgess.
I've got about, let me think.
Oh, that one is Mastermind. Never mind.
I've got about maximum about 2.5 hours if need be.
Well, let's stick to these two.
Yeah. Shall we go to Cheng first?
Let's have a look. See, Nortis and Chang are pretty close together. What's next? We've got Chick-Ack after this.
Yeah.
Because let's have a look what makes the most sense.
Okay.
Chick-Ack. For the other one, what's the second one for that?
Well, we've got Highlander and Tears Lost. That was the second one of the first mission. Chick-Ack is obviously the second mission.
And do you know the system for the Highlander and Terry's?
No. Let me have a look. Doesn't
Oh,
say.
I actually have the.
Doesn't say, does
one
it?
for-
Unless I'm missing it. Sheng 6C,
I've got
Ice
it.
Geyser, and Highland Antares lost. It, so
It's
how,
wasn't that the ship that transported Jasmina Halsey when she was missing? Oh, that's not too far from Chikak. So yeah, let's do Chang up Mortis first.
yeah. Now, is it
Which
worth?
one of those?
Is it worth?
Chang is close by.
If I go to Chang, is it worth going to system map and doing the ice? Can you go straight to the ice geysers? You can't, can you?
Yeah,
Oh,
if
you
we,
can.
or you
Okay.
can at least not do the ice geysers, but you can go to the planet in question. Which one is
Yeah.
it?
6C.
6C. All right, then we go to 6C and we just
See,
plot a route there.
I love little things like that. I'm just getting a little bit more competent.
Mhm.
Maybe middle finger would be valuable as a bobblehead. Yeah. Jim's been exploring for little more than a year now. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Fun Federation fact: Zachary Hudson was not elected as president.
Fun Federation fanboy fact. They would work as fuzzy dice, yeah. So we're going to Shang 6C first, yeah?
Mhm.
Let's go. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Oh god,
I'm ready.
that was a big lightning. Get ready
Then
for
after
that one.
Chang, I suggest we go to Mortis.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Retract landing gear.
Uncoupling
Retracting docking
Watch
modules.
yourself on the way out.
restrictions when
Yeah,
leaving
because we
the
don't want to get
station.
scanned, do we?
Yeah, and you also don't want to fly into a big beluga.
If you can't see it but only hear it, then it's thunder.
Would you like me to clear the area and prepare for jump?
Live på stream. Ja, live på stream.
Sorry, say it again?
Men det er helt okay. Nej, det er cool. Jeg vil bare lige høre det, så jeg bare skulle lidt hurtigt.
All right. Who's flashing?
I'm not flashing. For a change.
Somebody was flashing on the census. Not sure what people were up to.
Station limits exceeded. Have a good trip, Commander.
31 watching. We're just about to start some passenger missions. We made our way back from Maya to Naganjin. So yeah, we're doing passenger missions, trying to fill up those wallets. 32. So yeah, if you could leave me a little like, that'd be awesome. Feel free to subscribe if you like Elite. There's going to be loads of Elite. Force Hammer has spoken. Yeah. I've downloaded the Guardians of the Galaxy playlist to play when I start on. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, yeah, cool.
I actually have a couple of. I should make an exploration playlist.
Yeah.
Now, if only we can have you listen to music but without you hearing him. Turn on the music, or without you hearing him on the stream. That way we could.
Well, one day I might just put the music on. I'll get copyright, but it's not a problem, you know. I just won't be able to.
Let's just make sure we got a few that do get copyright strikes, so we can use the deadlock system in our favor.
Yeah.
And again, it doesn't really help against strikes. It helps against people claiming ad revenue.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to earn me 4p on that one.
But there must be ways to be able to do it without OBS picking it up.
Oh, what? For me to hear it? No, the way it is, if it comes through my ear, then it's like if I select the headphones as my audio source. If the music plays into my headphones, then it comes through to the stream. The only way would be to have some little earbuds on, you know, in my own ear. But it's all cool anyway. I like the game sounds, you know. And I've got you lovely people to chat to. If I was sitting here on my own, oh yeah, definitely, I'd have a movie on or something, you know. But I'm sort of chatting to everyone. That's what the stream is for me. That's better than music, you know.
Indeed. For my exploration music, I do like to add in songs like "Here Comes the Sun," "Supermassive Black Hole."
Soren's catching us, isn't he? Are you here, Soren? With a mix amp, you could pipe in music without the stream picking it up. You could do, but this is a wireless headset that's connected to the PC.
Yeah, but if you use certain sound, if you set up your sound drivers right, you can have it record one of the bits without it necessarily recording the game. So if you got the music played through your headset, the biggest issue I'd foresee is it picking up the music if it's played through Discord without not picking up Discord or something. But
yeah. But yeah, because I'm
Because you
playing
can
with you
obviously-
lot, the music isn't really important to me at this stage.
True. It's you know, if I were to put on the playlist, I'd probably put it really cool or really quiet on the background, so it's more background music without going over the stream.
Yeah. There is like a jukebox you can build into Nightbot where people can choose songs. I might do that one day so we can all.
We actually have Predicbot for that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightbot for the
Yeah,
for
you can
the
actually do
YouTube.
like you can actually build in a jukebox so people can play it. You know. Hello, Vostok. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good idea considering YouTube.
Should you buy Destiny the Connection? Well, Destiny 2 is coming. Is that included in it? If not, no. Wait for Destiny 2. If it comes with Destiny 2, then yeah, buy them all. Although if Destiny's 2 is as good as what they say it's going to be, you're not going to play Destiny 1, in which case just buy Destiny 2.
Incoming mission critical message.
I have acquired system data for the next stopping point. You should be able to see it in your panel, Commander. Okay.
Yeah, it should point towards the planet we're already heading to.
Yeah.
Also, be sure to set
I've already locked
while
it
we're in
anyway.
Super Cruise. Be sure to set the next station. We want to or the next system, so
Okay.
towards Nortus.
Yeah.
We want to minimize our time near the beacon because that's time we're vulnerable to scans.
When should I put that next system in? And is it Chic X we're
Well,
going
we're
to?
still in Super Cruise, and then we
Okay.
reselect 6C.
Yeah. Now, what's the next one? Because we're going to 6C now, aren't we?
Yeah, 6C ice gazers. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
And then the next system is going to be Nortus.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So the first one for the other mission. 'Cause
Where's
that's the nearest
Where's
system.
Highlander then? Is that further on?
Yeah, that's Lighten.
Okay.
We'll pick up the moment we've had them both.
Yeah. So we're going to.
I recommend we do
Nortus
Chick
2 then.
Ack after Nortus.
Yeah. So Nortus is the system, isn't it? 2D lava spouts is the
Yeah.
place we're going. Yeah. Yeah, it took a long time to get going, didn't it, Jim? Destiny. I didn't get into it. I won't be buying the next one.
I'm not too fussed myself, but then again, I'm not a console gamer.
No, no. Well, it's coming to PC the next one, so
True, but you know, for me, that bit of the hype was already lost. They
Yes.
kind of lost a lot of the hype for me by bringing the first one out on consoles only.
yeah, definitely, yeah. They love an exclusive, don't they?
All right. Oh wait, you already did that.
Okay, guys, I'm with you again. Sorry about the mess up with the sound.
That's
Welcome
alright.
back.
Yeah, I got an SRV, but we're not going to mess about on this one. We're going to get these missions done, Blob.
Yeah, the SRV is not built into the ship.
We did SRVs on the last stream actually.
True. Maybe we should mark this system down for when we want to mess around with the SRVs again. We can jump over the.
Yeah, to Cheng, yeah. Thanks, Lens. How many likes we on, Lens? We should be on 32, shouldn't we, really? How many likes is it? Let me know, Lens. Should be 32, because there's 32 lovely people watching.
We're at 22.
22? Not bad. Not bad. It all helps. I hate asking, but you got to, you know. Asking for likes and subs, that's just part of it. You'd never, ever hear me ask for donations. Never will you ever hear that. But of course you'll ask me, you'll hear me asking for likes and subs, and that's just a button press, and it does help. It does help.
What YouTuber doesn't ask for? Like, comment, and subscribe.
It's all part of life, unfortunately. Yeah. Or YouTube life. The likes is a genuine thing, because if YouTube thinks that people are enjoying it, they put it onto other people's recommended when they go onto the homepage. If someone's typed in, you know, Elite in the past, YouTube, the algorithm will think, oh, these used to like Elite. Let's see, this stream seems popular. Let's put that to their recommended. You know, that does help. And obviously, from a subscriber point of view, you know, you become part of the gang then, don't you? You know.
Indeed.
Hello, Danny. How you doing? 27 likes now. That's nice, isn't it? Wing Woo. Woo Chi. Oh, this one looks nice. So many names.
Ooh, this is fun.
Incoming mission critical message.
Source me free. We don't want to buy anything, do we?
Engaged.
Yeah, but I just let it be. Don't accept or decline.
No, I just opened it and closed it.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully that screenshot is still going to work. Just made a screenshot of these two planets as we're passing by.
Yeah.
We're going for the ice geysers, right?
Yeah, I've overshot a little bit, but I'll glide back in. Oh shit, pull up. What? Oh, yeah, it's alright, yeah. I think I overshot a little bit. Did you know you lean in the direction that you're flying? Doesn't everyone? Doesn't everyone? Did you say that's like one of my graceful slides? Did you say let's put the next system in now as we're gliding down?
Actually, well, Super Cruise was my recommendation.
Oh, okay. Well,
But, yeah, well, we're gliding down as well. It's more that we want to spend a minimum amount of time.
Nautas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible glide, but it's good. Aren't you on the wrong side of the planet?
Are you?
Am I?
I
Oh
think
no,
you
I've set the other system now, and I. Oh god.
Yeah, you can reset it. Just reset it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You can get Super Cruise, all that. Just make sure that you keep it set. Yeah, I'm on the dark side. You seem to be on the light side, so.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna have to come back out, aren't I? Thank you, Nigel. Thank you,
Artificial.
Nigel. I'm gonna have to super cruise round, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
What a donut.
I'm going into Super Cruise again because I just got them.
Go to super cruise.
Preparing for cruise.
I don't want to spend time in regular space that I don't have to with this mission.
Yeah, no worries, Danny. Thank you for coming in, mate. See, look, that's Danny, right? He's seen it in the subscription box. Awesome. That's what it's all about. Muppet, I know, Lance. Yeah. I thought I was doing it right. I swear it was solid. I swear it was. Obviously not. You know. It's her. She's doing it again, isn't she? Bloody Astra. Now I'm just going to super cruise round, aren't I?
Yep.
And it was the 6C, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's the one I've got targeted. What a donut. Can I do it that way?
You might want to know that you can scan it from at least 30k out.
Okay.
Well, I could.
Sorry for making you hang around.
For me, they usually pick up at around, you know, well, about 7.5. I'm just hanging in.
Messed up, haven't I?
I'm just hanging in Super Cruise.
Yeah. I think I'm doing it right now. I'm super cruising round, so I should be able to see when the target comes up.
You need to target not C, but you need to target the ice geysers.
I think I was, wasn't I?
Because you've got
Yes.
no, you've got.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yes. No, still on the other side because it's dotted. Right, okay.
Yeah, but now you're at least going in the right direction.
Yes, yeah. See, I still need you, don't I? Of course I do. Of course I fucking do.
Just a moment of inattentiveness.
Yes, that's all it was. I was going for the target, like I knew exactly what I was doing, and I didn't realise it was dotted. I think that was Nigel that told me that. That's on the right, lens. Bottom right. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Sorry to hold you up.
It's quite alright.
I don't know the answer to that arguments. I think Asius would be the best man there.
I don't think any Dysons.
On
No,
approach.
there haven't been any Dyson spheres yet, as far as I know of.
I dropped out.
I also suspect that it will not really fit David Braben's vision for the game. Have Dyson spheres in the game, but who knows?
Why? What's the difference with them?
Because he has already mentioned that alien life forms are supposed to be rare in the universe.
Yeah.
And they don't happen, especially intelligent species, don't happen a lot. And the Dyson sphere is a construct that it's basically built around an entire star.
I think I come out too early. Oh, for fuck's sake. I tell you, when I fuck up, I do generally fuck up properly.
You're only you can do that. That's,
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
I think you might have been a bit shallow your dive or something.
Yeah.
But remember to select the beacon.
Yeah.
You said 30 or 13?
35.
No, meant Soren.
33 now.
Soren?
Yes.
The scan, was it 30 or 13?
Surprisingly for me, it was 30.
Alright, try it, Jason, if you can see it in your contacts when you hit the 30 mark.
Yes, he is patient, Lands, isn't he? Hello, Elite. How you doing? Nothing in contacts yet.
But those are engineered sensors.
That could be it. Could be a reason to actually get access for these jobs.
I'll get there. Just a couple more minutes.
I'm just super cruising to Nortis in the meantime.
I haven't had a huge amount of practice landing on a planet, have I? I've still got to get me bearings, as it well. Let's not do bearings. God, do you remember that? Even Tom was like, God, why did you do that?
Well, he has that reaction on me a lot, also when I'm right, so...
Yes, exactly, yeah. No, you're totally right, actually, yeah.
Well, navigating coordinates on a planet is a bit tricky at first.
God, is it? I was just literally moving the joystick in the hope that something would happen.
That's a good question. That might have been retconned out, so...
Incoming mission critical message.
Right, Nortes. I'll do the same thing. I can go to the system map and go to 2D lava spouts. No, that's not the right one. We're still in Sheng.
Aces, you are really trying to go there in Super Cruise.
Well, it seems the best way to not get interdicted.
You're
We'll have to wait
63,000 light
anyways.
seconds away.
If I have to wait anyways, I might as well.
I'm on my way. Engage Super Cruise.
Preparing for super cruise.
Right, I'm done. I'm on my way. Sorry about that.
I have a visual.
It's only it's only 15 huttons away, so...
Yes, Elite, it's going to be great, mate. Yeah, I'm pleased for you. PlayStation 4 owners. It's going to be awesome.
Correction, it's only 150 huttons away.
Oh, Woo has got thunder now. Router disconnected, bloody lightweight. Yeah, I left mine on. Come on.
So, GameTech, gonna jump?
Yes, I'm just trying to get away from this planet.
Frameshift drive charging.
You probably need 2 jumps to Norton, right?
Yeah. He's like, you going to jump or what? Or are you going to walk there? And just to
600C.
And just to give you a little hint, I am 3 subs away from 1800. Been doing this for 18 months now, so 1800 subs is going to be an absolute awesome milestone for me. So if you do like Elite, feel free to help me out with that. I'm not going to turn that down, am I? There's only one more jump.
Fuel scooping.
Get a little bit of fuel. going to the lava spouts this time.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's an extra sub for you. Thank you, Shadows. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Yes, two more to 1800. It's been a little milestone of mine to get to 1800.
4, 3, 2.
Commander Earl Grey. It would be nice to actually name your commander instead of your PlayStation. Can't you do that? Can't you have a separate commander name? Or yeah, I suppose that's a good point.
suspect you do because you do that in game because you use your PlayStation account is going to have the game bound to it, but your commander is going to be a save file.
Yeah,
so...
you must be able to use the different commander. Yeah, definitely. But he's going for Commander Earl Grey.
Assuming that one hasn't been taken yet, because that is probably
Yeah, Lanz is saying no, it's going to be your PlayStation name. Yeah, see, that's the sort of thing that Sony do.
it's weird.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, guys, there are a lot of contacts in the Nautilus system. Just to be heads up.
The more I hear of it, the more I'm happier that I'm a PC gamer.
Oh god, yeah.
Sure, Valve has its own problems, but trying to be possessive girlfriend isn't one of them.
Mm-hmm. Go on, do the voice, Asian. On the
I'm not sure if
PC,
I can do the voice again.
on the PC, you have to send a mail to support to change it. Well, I've heard that isn't as easy as that, Nigel. You generally have to just clear your save and start again. Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to change your name on the PC. You do need to do that, but it's because your commander name is the name of your save file.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it would work the same on the PS4 as well, where your commander name is going to be the name of your save file rather than your.
Right, let's see where I can bloody do this landing a bit better, or the glide. Is it one more?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Sorry, one more sub. 1,799. Thank you, whoever that was that subbed. Obviously, you got your subs as private, so you haven't come up on the screen. If you do sub and your subs are public, then you get a little message on the screen.
Oh, by the way, Lighten 205128.
Sorry.
It's on the Galaxy map.
Right, what is it? Sorry.
Go on the Galaxy map. Scroll upwards.
Go on the Galaxy map.
There should be a thingy there with a with a star or with a planet icon next to it.
Scroll upwards where? Sorry, where are we looking?
For Lighten, it's nil.
Sorry, you're confusing me. What are we looking for?
We are looking for the next system, so we can already set it.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's it called?
It's called Lighten. So that's LUYT.
LUYT.
EN.
Yep.
Space.
Yep.
205.
Yeah.
Hyphen 128.
LUYTN.
Yeah. Lighten.
Cool. But we want to go back and set the other one, don't we?
Yeah, but you want to set that as your route, and then you can select the lava spout as your current target.
From navigation. Yeah. 2D lava spouts. That's it.
Because this one...
Julian says, "Can you guys keep it down? I'm at work." Love it. Anaconda with cheese. Oh, don't, because when I stream during the day, I generally miss lunch. I'd love to have a bit of lunch now.
Is this the point where we need to do a
banana
impersonation of that? I was thinking doing an Dennis Nedry impersonation.
Why? What's that one?
Being more of a he's working. Well,
right.
See, nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what you mean, Jurassic Park, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
What's his name? I can't remember.
Dennis Nedry.
Yeah. Don't use my real name. We got Dennis. See, no one cares. Okay.
So it's Dawson here. We've got Dawson here.
That's it. Yeah.
We've got Dawson here.
Oh god, you come up with the most crazy references, but I seem to know them all, which is weird. Or most of them, anyway.
That's the advantage of doing pop culture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Could you set up a second account? Yeah, you could, Paul, but obviously you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay for that, aren't you? That's another another PSN subscription. No, this is solid, and so maybe I might be doing it right this time. No, you can't change your name on PlayStation. Oh God, no, they don't allow that. So yeah, if you could have a second one, but you'd be paying the $39.99 per year. Now that's solid. So unless it magically changes, we're going to the right place.
And there are no other contacts at the sprouts.
Orbital flight engaged.
Do you need PlayStation Plus for solo play? No,
Yes.
probably. Do you?
Yes, you do. The game requires a connection even for solo play.
Yeah.
So
No,
if that's the only way
have
you
your
can collect it.
connection. Yeah, because you get your silver connection free, don't you?
Alright, in that case, you
yeah.
probably don't.
Yeah, you probably
it's
don't.
more that the game needs to... I'm not sure. You'll have to check with the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the game is trying to connect to... what's it called? It does need to connect to the
actual
game
server.
servers to
Yeah,
be able
yeah.
to get you the right information
On
instead of the
approach.
galaxy, that sort of stuff.
Of course I'm doing a PlayStation 4 release stream, Elite. Yeah, definitely. One of the reasons I'm going to do that is, obviously, hopefully it'll be busy and we can get some new players in here. But also I've got the PlayStation giveaway still going, so anyone that's watching, if you click the eye above me, I think it's this side, I am doing a little competition for a free copy. So for people that are going to come in and go, what's this Elite about? I might buy it. They can enter that and everyone's a winner. But no, I'll be on the 27th, yeah, definitely.
And there's a bit of irony for you. He's going to do a PlayStation 4 launch stream on the PC.
Yeah, I'll probably put a bit of clickbait in there as well, you know.
Jason does a PlayStation 4 launch stream on the PC. You won't believe what happens next.
Exactly. You know it, don't you? You know it. I loaded up my PlayStation and this happened with a picture of me with no arm or something.
3 things to do with landing. Number 2 will shock you.
You've got that a fucking spot on, Aces. Yeah, you've got that spot on. Number 2 will blow your mind. Oh God. Hello, demented dog. The demented dog from hell. You're definitely in the right place. Yeah. Why is this going so slow?
Are we landing here? Or?
I think we're just
All right,
looking.
that's just the question. So you don't need PlayStation Plus for solo.
No, I don't think you would. But to join anyone, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of getting the scan done. So.
Yeah.
Incoming mission critical.
And I think I might have done it for you there. Did it proc for you?
Yes, it did. So now if I go next system en route, that should take me to the one we did, yeah?
Yeah. We are going to have to go to Super Cruise to get there, because it's on the other
Yeah.
side of the planet.
Which is 6 jumps, yeah? For me.
Um,
Go to Super Cruise.
Charge
Yeah,
your
6
super
jumps,
cruise drive.
Oh God.
sounds around right.
I once went to Super Cruise. You
On
can't
approach.
believe what happened next.
Fargoids hate him. Click here to find out why.
Oh shit. Oh God. That was ridiculous. I fucked up there. It's cool. I covered it. See, I told you I went to Super Cruise once and this happened. Go to Super Cruise. It wasn't clickbait. Go to Super Cruise.
Engaging super cruise.
That wasn't clickbait at all.
Which star or which planetary body was it at Loitus?
It's going to be the wreckage of the Antares.
Right.
So that's, I think that's orbiting the star itself.
Exactly, Will. Yeah, the whole Fargoid thing started over teabagging, without a doubt. Have you played the console version? Just wondering how. No, I haven't, and I don't think there will be much of a difference, especially on the Pros and the X's. I mean, I'm playing this in 4K. I'll stream it to you in 720, but I'm playing in 4K, and it's beautiful. Would you call this game, ACS, being honest, would you call this graphically demanding?
Hardware-wise, it can be.
Yeah.
I've
Depends on your
noticed
settings.
it depends on your settings. It also depends on your system. It's definitely going to be adjusted for consoles in that regard. But I've had a friend who had a graphics card that wasn't quite up to the minimum specs for Horizons when he got it, when he first
Yeah.
got it, and he couldn't play Horizons properly. So, but even with low specs, it should be playable. The base game is actually playable on quite old graphics cards, so.
And it's not network demanding. Braden claims that he played it on his mobile phone. Basically.
Yeah. Elite, my PSN should be in the description. Yeah, you can add me. I play a lot of stuff on there.
Say, Jason, what is the next troop on the oh, you already jumped. Never mind.
Yeah. I just had a bit of trouble, right? Yeah, exactly, Julian. Yeah, you've got it totally right there. It ran fine on his BBC.
It was more in the case of, hey, can I jump, or are you going to a different one? And apparently you are going to a different one, but it doesn't matter.
So look, Luyten. Yeah, I got 5 jumps to that.
Yeah, Lighten, yeah.
Yeah, I should imagine combat and all that sort of stuff, and maybe when you go mining and you got all the colours and the lasers. But doing what we're doing now probably isn't crazily labour intensive on the graphics card. Although
Well, actually, the planetary stuff is because it needs to render them. That's actually where a lot of the demanding stuff comes in. The mining and stuff, especially at lower settings, it's a lot of the additional effects can be toned down, so that's a factor.
He jumped into a Hazres site with a Sidewinder. The result might surprise you. Yeah, or will it? He says. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we're gonna have to 100% do a bit of a clickbait on the PlayStation 4 launch. Picture of me like putting a hammer through my PlayStation. Or I'll try and Photoshop a picture of me handshaking David Brabham, you know, in my conservatory. He came round to see me, and this happened. Oh God. Yes, woo. Yeah, it's brightening up here now. So you've got my thunderstorm. It's on its way down.
David Braven came by, and you'll never believe what they did to the Farragut cruiser together.
Yeah, exactly. We're both holding a tea bag.
Photoshop your face over Zachary Hudson's portrait.
Yeah. All right, Jim. Yeah, he's got a fairly well-spec laptop. Well, laptops are the hardest things to get to play games properly, aren't they? Let's be honest.
And then with the clickbait title, 3 easy ways to piss off the Federation.
Number 2 will have you going crazy. That's cool, Lance. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I say I play a lot on there. That's a lie. I play Battlefield 1 on there at the moment, which is cool, and obviously all my VR stuff on PlayStation VR. I got to 1,800 subs. Thank you very much. So a few obviously private subs of just subs. So I can't say thank you in person, but if you did sub, thank you very much. 1,800, yes, right. Can we get to 2,000? That's the clickbait. Oh dear. Right, which part is this? Is this the Chick X?
No, we're now going for Chick X is a bit further away, which is why we're going for this system first.
Yeah. So which mission is that though? Is that the Highlander?
So this is for this is for Alfredo. Yeah, this is the Highlander. Yeah.
The right. Okay. Yeah. Glastonbury is still dry. It's very humid here, overcast, and about 29 degrees. Yeah, literally the sun's come back out, and I'm putting my aircon back on. Fuck that. Has there been any comment on PSVR for Elite? I apologise for being late. They've just said no. They haven't got any information on it at the moment. Yeah, which to me is a bit worrying. I don't know. I think I'm repeating myself here, but I think the problem being is that they've got to counter for the lowest common denominator, which is the standard PlayStation. If they could say, look, it will only run on the Pro in VR, they'd probably be more than happy to use that extra information and the power source. But no, Sony's demand was if it comes out on one, it's got to work on all of them. So that's probably holding them back. It might be just a little bit too much of an ask to get it to work on the standard PlayStation VR, possibly.
It may also have to do with other engine differences between the PlayStation VR and say the Oculus and the Vive.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they might just not have it running properly.
yeah.
Who knows in a future update? I mean, the game is in constant development, so
Yes, yeah. They're definitely not giving up on it, and the PlayStation people are coming in at such a great time, aren't they? I mean, I come in at a great time, but that's going to give them a lot of money to invest. I mean, if the game does well, which I hope it does, their bank balance is going to absolutely rocket, and hopefully, rather than just buying a new Ferrari, they will invest it back into the game. Graphically and required horsepower, would you say Elite Dangerous is more intensive than say E-Valkyrie? Well, yes and no. Obviously, this is even though you can't see around the corner, as it were, this map is absolutely huge. It's the size of the Milky Way, so the processes in the background are probably more, but graphically intensive on the screen at that particular time. E-Valkyrie is a wicked little game and it looks lovely. But you probably, as a whole game, this might be more intensive because of all the stuff going on in the background. That's what I
not
would say to
necessarily.
that.
Because it
I know
only
you
loads
disagree.
a relatively small section. It
Yeah.
only loads one system or one planet at a time, which is why you have the little, you've got the hyper jumps, of course, as a loading screen for systems.
Yeah.
You've got that little, you notice it most clearly with Planetary Learners, where you get that little hitch before it starts gliding.
Yes. It's obviously loading then, isn't it?
Exactly.
I think
So
what
it does,
what he's getting at is the PlayStation 4 does E-Valkyrie. Why the fuck wouldn't they do this? I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just filling up with fuel. I've forgotten the last couple of ones. Have you had to purchase other DLC? Well, I brought Horizons as DLC, but in the Legendary Edition or whatever it's called, you'll get that. And yeah, Jim, reinvestment seems to be the thing they do well. Yes.
Well, Horizons is the only expansion that's out so far, and then in the future we'll be seeing more smaller expansions.
Yeah, there's no news on how we're going to actually. No, the Fargoids is included in Horizons now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's part of Horizons, yeah.
Yeah, so if they sort of put a full stop after the Fargoids and move on to something else, then we might have to buy more DLC. The fact that they've put it on PlayStation says there's more DLC because PlayStation owners are so used to it, you know?
Even then, it's, well, they've already announced they want to do more after the Fargoids. And even some things out, like the Fargoids, there are elements of that are just not good, or that are going to also be available to the base game.
Yeah.
Visiting Barnacles, for example, is Horizons exclusive, but that Federation Graveyard we visited, I think anybody can visit that.
All right,
So...
yeah. Hey, Richard's just woke up. It's 4:20 in the morning though. Get on here, Richard. you know you wanna have a terrible afternoon because you've got up so early. Yeah, so Lands, that's probably your answer there. You've got Horizons, but anything after that, after maybe the Fargoids, yes, you might have to buy a new pass. But no one knows that yet, so it's just speculation.
It's not unlikely, especially considering that they did lifetime passes really early on.
Yeah.
So they promised more than Horizons,
exactly,
because
yeah.
Otherwise those people are not going to get their money's worth out.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I have a lifetime pass, and the original promise was 10 years.
Yes, yeah. I can't see how that can be a true promise though, with the game engine being that old as things move on. Not unless they rewrite it and put it into a new engine. I mean,
well, that's part of what they're planning with the 2.4.
All right.
Well, I'm not necessarily thinking they're going for a new engine. I mean, look at Age of Empires. They're bringing out a definitive edition for the original game on the engine it used back then. So
all right.
it does work. The engine is not going to be the biggest problem.
Yeah, it is. It is Woo. It is, and I think what they're saying is it possibly finishes that season pass after this section that they've just announced now.
Yeah, that's. I think that's the plan. And then you'll get 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3.4,
Yeah.
3 and 3.4.
So if you're buying the Legendary Edition or whatever, you'll get the planetary landings, the engineers, all the upcoming stuff, and then I think they'll put a full mark on it there, you know. Yeah, Nigel, I like the little store. I don't mind buying stuff. It's only a couple of quid, and you know it goes to their fund, right? So it's supporting, and that's the way transactions should actually work, you know. It doesn't
In that
come
regard,
up.
it helps that Frontier's their own publisher.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't come up now, does it? When I go to hyperspace, would you like to go to hyperspace a little bit faster? Would you like to buy some tokens? It's not doing that sort of stuff, which is great. You can forget the microtransactions if you want. You never have to do them.
It's more, yeah, you wouldn't even know they're in the game. It's more beyond maybe if you move to the cosmetic thing and you're like, oh wait, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
There's a little thing like, hey, you can get, there's a little prompt there, like you can get some extras, like you can have a bobblehead or you can have a Union Jack on your Cobra. Or...
Yeah. No one's gonna moan about that, are they? That's personal
Exactly.
preference, isn't it?
Even then, you know, it's cosmetic. Or especially in the beginning, it was a lot harder to see other players. Now it's a bit easier. But the odds of somebody else seeing it, or it's mostly for your own thing. I mean, I'm flying highly customized ships, Jason. How much of that do you notice when I'm flying past you?
Yeah, not much. No, no.
They really need to pay attention to your ship and be like, oh, hey, he's flying that. Oh, cool, he's got a Union Jack on his Cobra. He has a blue and gold beluga.
Yeah. He said he's put it in my thing. We're looking for the Highlander Antares Lost, aren't we? Oh, there it is. There.
Yeah.
It's there. I got it. I got it.
If I recall correctly, this is going to be the. I highly suspect that the mission we get here is going to be the. What the little. Yeah, read the lore blurb gives out.
I'd happily buy 5 levels of Imperial rank to get my cutter. Yeah, that. So it's good of them not to include that, really, isn't it? Because they know that you would. But yeah, I think it's actually nice and professional and good for the game that they don't give you that opportunity.
I think the answer for that is once again going to be, but some people in the chat, Quins. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Because it does have Imperial factions there.
Oh, hang on, what's happened here? Oh, that was weird. My joystick just moved down for no reason. How weird is that? I thought I was literally being interdicted or something. It just moved down, like it lost connection.
Wait. Oh, let's set GametechUK as our next destination before we drop in on this one.
Okay. It is though, isn't it, Lance? Hello, Scarab. How you doing? GametechUK. We want to go to the visitor beacon. We'll get that when we're there. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right.
There should have been an N in that system name.
What, GametechUK?
Yeah, GametechUK.
GametechUK, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh god, now I'm doing.
But there should have been an N there between the chick and K.
What came first, the chick or the K? Oh fucking hell! Scarab's come in now. I'm doing a loop of shame. Jesus Christ.
Scarab, quit distracting him.
My recommendation is yes. From a new player, Julian, I started straight away with disengage ready. What? Oh yeah. Oh, this is just a beacon, isn't it? Okay. This is just a beacon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm playing like an absolute noob. I am a noob.
What you were saying, from your recommendation as a new player.
Yes, HOTUS. I really, really enjoyed playing the HOTUS. It adds to the immersion as well, because if you look down in the game, that's what I've got. I've got a throttle on the left and a joystick on the right. This one is a Thrustmaster T16000M. It's about, I think it's about 100 quid, and it's supported on the PlayStation, and it's cool. I like it.
And here we go with the Antares. It wasn't just me in a Halsey ship. No, it's 50 years earlier.
Right, so that's the top 2 done, isn't it? And we've done Nautus, so now we're going to Chick X, aren't we?
Yep.
Let's rock and roll.
That's all right, Elite. It should be in the description of this one. Yeah, yeah. Also recommend voice attack. No, they're on the PlayStation, Richard. Yes, yeah, they're on the PlayStation.
Also, voice attack is an option. As not an option on the PC either.
Yeah.
Judging on your bait. Damn it. Cancel wingman. Naflock. Try again.
Yeah, we're surviving the heat, Mickle. Actually, we've had a little thunderstorm earlier, which was transmitted across the stream. Everyone heard it, which was awesome. No, 27th that is, Richard. Yeah, next week. I'm gonna be hitting the streams hard now for the next week or so. Certainly, well, you know, they're always hard, aren't they?
Got 4 jumps to Chick X.
Yes.
Chick X.
You know I stream a lot of it anyway, but I'd like to get really full on in the next couple of weeks while we've got exactly, Richard, big influx of new players. So no, I think Scarab has got a PlayStation, but he plays on the PC. I'm sure he's got one. No, he hasn't got one actually. No, he hasn't. He's got an Xbox. Yeah, see you later, Julian. Thanks for coming in, mate. Oh, Chick NX. Okay, you want me to navigate to that, do you?
No.
Oh, you're just saying
Yeah,
it would be better.
chicken.
Chicken. Okay. Chicken. Right. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Even a better name.
Fuel scooping.
Just gonna refuel a bit of this one. No, I think he was just adding people, Scarab. That was all.
Ooh, I just dropped into a very, very nice double star.
Well, hopefully all these missions go well. That's another, was it 4 million combined, isn't it?
Something along those lines.
Yeah, lovely.
Charging.
That will bring you up to 12 million?
No, not even, no, 10 million,
How-
something like that. I think I was on 6, wasn't I?
Checking your status on the right.
Yeah, I will do. I'm in FSD at the moment. See you later, Elite. Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks for coming in. And Scarab, I got to me 1800 subs. 1801. How awesome's that? Yeah, I got. I'm just touching 7 million now. It's going to be cool, actually, dropping into people's streams. Now I know a little bit about the game. It'll be so interesting, because this game has got a massive learning curve in it. There's no doubt about the learning curve. And just watching people put the game on for the first time, which is obviously what you guys liked about coming into my stream, wasn't it? But it will be fun. Especially if they, like I've said to you, I don't think the PlayStation, I don't think the trailer for Elite is actually representative of the game. So I think a PlayStation owner will watch that trailer and think, oh my god, that just looks awesome, I've got to get that. And do you think that? We spoke about this the other day. Do you think it's not an unfair representation, but it's now you know the game. It's not an everyday representation, is it?
No, it represents only a small section that makes it look a bit more action-packed than usually.
Yeah. Because the trailer actually looks like a typical PlayStation 4 game. You know, they're gonna see elements of like Call of Duty in space, and oh my god, yeah, this looks awesome. And a few people are gonna have a surprise, a nice surprise, but an initial surprise would be, oh my god. Have you guys seen the Honest Elite Dangerous trailer? No, is it like a parody? Is it? That would be quite funny. Streaming during the day, streaming during the day again. I can't watch during. Oh, sorry, Ross. We will move back to evenings. For some reason, we've made a little shift to during the day. I quite like it though. It's nice. I wonder how many friend requests you would get from this stream. Yeah, possibly, but I don't really advertise the play. This is PC, isn't it? You know. It was successful. Yeah, exactly. It'll be nice. Yeah. Yes, please do, Vipe. I would like to see that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna have to go and get a banana or something in a minute. It's 12:30 and I've had no lunch. Yeah, on the way to 2K now. Be cool, wouldn't it? I normally have the stream on while I'm playing. That's cool, Ross. Yeah, I love it when people say that. 7,000 subs. Wow, you've hit the jackpot or something. I'm happy for you. No, not 7,000, mate. I wished. And no, I didn't just check when I read that, Demented, if that's what you wanted. Because of you, I didn't get my lunch yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, Lance. I'm sorry, mate.
Techno chat, that's system you're in.
Yep.
Mike knows things.
Fuel scooping.
This is a bit weird, but I obviously don't have the same jump range as you guys, so I'm just.
Well, you behind, are you? Or...
Well,
I'm
kind
not
of.
sure. I think we're all taking different routes.
All right.
All right. The other thing is, I have a much better fuel scoop than you guys, so
Yeah.
I can scoop much quicker and then move on.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can
I'm
easily
not
catch
sure
up.
if you've got a better one than mine.
Oh, nice, Lance. Yeah, don't talk about food, please. I'm starving.
Oh, actually, you have a 6 in there, don't you?
I
What do
think
you
it's
have in
only.
there?
I think it's only a 5.
All right, I've got a 4, so I'm not far off.
I do 500 and something a second on a good day.
And I've got a slightly bigger tank that does increase it.
Yeah, you're totally right, Richard. A lot of people I speak to don't know Elite, or they know it. It's on their peripheral, but they haven't. They don't really think it's for them, or they don't know much about it. Yeah, you're totally right. Well, that's what the PlayStation's going to do, isn't it? Almost what it did for VR. I mean, when I first got VR for the Oculus, I used to, have friends round, or my wife's friends would come round, and they would literally spot it and go, "What is that? Is that VR thing I've heard about?" And they put it on, and it would blow their mind. Now with the PlayStation, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's VR, isn't it?" Yeah. And I think that might do the same for the game. Obviously, once the PlayStation comes out, like 60 million PlayStations or whatever it is, obviously a good percentage are going to buy it, and it's going to get known. You're going to see it on the shelves in Tesco's and Asda and Walmart, and it's going to become more and more everyday stuff. Yeah, so that'd be good. No, that's all right, dog. No, I'm on my way to 2K. Here we go. Mine's bigger than yours. Yeah, I know, Lange. Yeah.
I think one of the things that is with the lead is the average age of
Yes.
the gamers is somewhat higher than on
Piracy
normal
is
games
right.
Yes.
because it's age and older game, but also it requires that you don't need that instant gratification.
No.
It
that the new
requires a bit of
generation need.
patience. It requires a bit of patience. It requires you being willing to
Increasing
take that
sensors to
steep
maximum
learning curve.
range.
That's cool. Yeah, that is true. It is more of a serious. Yes, Richard. Yes. I need to get back to do that. Yeah, I told you the story of what happened, didn't I? Yes, you're totally right, though. Yeah. Why is the mission beacon on my nav panel got the mission next to unexplored rather than the Chick X visitor beacon. That's weird. Oh,
Because the
maybe I jumped there, didn't I?
Visitor Beacon is probably near that unexplored planet.
Yeah.
It's a system that you haven't scanned yet,
Yeah.
so...
Yes, Richard. Yeah, I'll do that this afternoon, actually. Yeah, well, it is regarded as a serious simulator, but look at the fun we have. I mean, we have a laugh, don't we? Every stream, you know.
Nobody said you cannot have fun in simulators.
No.
As far as simulators goes, it's pretty light. There's a lot of stuff in a rather arcadey way.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've tried doing some simulator stuff in War Thunder, for example. You cannot really do that without track IR or VR easily, because you need that peripheral vision, which you don't need as much in this game. Secondly, in this game, you don't have to compensate for turbulence, prop spin, stalls.
No, I'm not going to get it, Scarab. No, I was thinking about it, but I'm too invested in the grind in this version, aren't I? And, you know, is it going to be any different for you to watch? I like playing with ACS, so I'm not going to probably not join anyone on the PlayStation. No, I'll probably just stick with the PC. The good thing is it's the same game, isn't it? So we can still get PlayStation owners into the stream, asking the same questions because it's the same game, and so it's only the format that's going to be different. Hello, BK.
Indeed.
How you doing?
I've seen a Xbox streamer.
Yeah.
I'm going to imagine that PC thing. I couldn't tell the difference with a PC game until he basically opened up certain things to do things with his controller.
Yeah.
Certain menus that were specific to that, but even then, it's you could probably get those on the PC as well if you plug in a Xbox controller and use that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all good, BK. All good, mate. No, I'm looking forward to it coming out and getting more people in, getting more new people in, so I might be able to teach them something. Can you imagine the day when that happens?
Well, you've taught us all something.
Which is?
How to teabag a station.
It's a teabagger station. You know, everyone's going to come in and going, how can I teabag? Can I teabag? I'm going to go, I'm sorry. No, you can't. Have you scanned it already?
I still have to, so...
No, I'm done. Someone scanned it for me.
No, I haven't, so I need to scan
I
it.
did.
So...
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't, because I jumped in too late.
Oh,
Oh my god, you teach. Right, system map, we're going to HIP, blah-de-blah.
Yep.
HIP 41184. I'm going to have to go and get a banana or something in a minute. I'm starving.
Do you know where we need to go there for the visitor beacon?
No, I can look at the... let me set a thing there first.
I actually suspect it's going to be the Earth flag there, because it's a visitor beacon. For some reason, visitor beacons enjoy hanging around.
It's just a visit beacon, yeah. HIP 41184 visitor beacon, that's all it says. Yeah, that is literally all it says, and I am looking, and that is all it says. Teabagger teaches new playing. Yeah, there's the title. What was the engineer cheats? I don't know, Ross. Yeah, I don't know. It was all to do.
It had something to do with abusing something to do engineering without using materials.
You can plug in a very, very cheap USB keyboard lens to the PS4. Just plug it in USB. You can get them down the local computer shop for a £5. 100%. Everyone needs to get one of them for putting in all this stuff, without a doubt. Right,
Shall we get out of here before we get unwanted attention?
Yes, I was just going to go and get a banana actually, but yeah, we can do.
If you do want to get a banana, let's get to Super Cruise first at least, so you don't get scammed.
I was just going to pause the game. Yes, Richard, yeah. Nah, that's mine now, isn't it? I can't have everyone teabag in the bloody nation, can I? Exactly, Toby. It's going to be perfect, yeah. Yeah, just plugging in a USB keyboard or the Bluetooth one, perfect, you know. Some of them are short. I mean, like HIP 44184, that wouldn't take too long on the controller, would it? But some obviously are longer.
Well, there's other ways to do it, like using the transactions thing,
Yes, yeah,
and then using that one to find an X system en route.
yeah. Right, I'm just going to go and get a drink, and go and get a banana or something. Stop my stomach rumbling. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right. Yeah, I can't imagine needing to plot a course to RI sector JC-4U. Something. Ah, right, Richard.
Identifying threat.
Oh, shit.
Awaiting
GameTech just got
orders.
interdicted while he's AFK.
Yes, I've just been fucking scanned. I put it on escape as if it was. Oh, what?
Yeah,
What happened?
Pro tip, you
I saw
got
my-
interdicted.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't do anything about it, and it's just stopped.
The
It just said scan.
Pro tip,
Yeah.
fly your ship away from the star, far
Okay.
away.
Yeah.
Just maximum speed, that way they won't catch you.
Okay. What, Super Cruise or?
Yeah, go to Super Cruise now. But yeah, that's
Go to Super
part of
Cruise.
what you, yeah.
Super Cruise.
But I
drive
didn't
engaging.
fight the interdiction, and then it just stopped.
Yeah, but that's the issue.
Yeah.
If you get interdicted, you're going to get scammed.
Oh, okay.
So you want to avoid when doing a passenger that
Yeah. So
doesn't
instead I
like
got
being
scanned.
interdicted.
They're not going to be happy then, is he?
Yeah. Well, he's going to give you a little message like, "Hey, I don't like being scanned."
Okay.
So this is your first time. I don't think it's going to.
No, I haven't got a message or anything. Yeah.
All right. In that case, maybe you got lucky.
Yeah. I just
But,
come back and I was getting fucking interdicted. Yeah, they're saying there's no online put. I didn't realise that. I thought pressing escape, that was it, you know.
Yeah,
I literally come in. I was just about to pour some lemonade out, and I heard you going shit, and I looked at the screen. I was like, oh my god.
Nah, what we should do actually, and what
was
you should
gonna
do in the future is point away from the star and take it to maximum speed.
Yeah.
After a while, they just won't be able to catch up. So that's probably the safest way to go AFK.
Oh, Mika was saying you went to Super Cruise before the scan completed. So it was literally timing there, wasn't it? Also,
Ooh, good
parking
one.
your ass on the sun works.
Not necessarily, especially not when you're at low speed. So
Right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. If your throttle is at 0, you submit to the interdiction instantly. Right, that's what I did
Yeah.
then, wasn't it? But okay, so I
if
submitted.
you put it to full, after a while you're accelerating constantly.
Yeah.
So after a while they won't be accelerating as quickly as you are, so they will not be able to catch up.
Yeah.
Which is also why interdictions always happen either when you're flying away from an object or approaching an object, because that's
Yeah.
the moment you're either slowly accelerating and they can still catch you, or you are decelerating so they can catch up.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I am back now, and I will start eating my cheeky banana in a minute. Gotta
For a
have
moment
cheeky
there, I
banana.
was afraid we'd lost you.
Yeah.
You would basically be flying away on autopilot without noticing, and the pirate would get angry and shoot you down.
Oh god. All for a glass of lemonade and a banana. Oh shit, I better get some fuel as well. I'm just fucking all over the place today. It gives me a good chance
Remember,
to have...
kids, lunch is the unhealthiest meal of the day. It's
Yes,
been proven.
exactly, yeah. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to put up me eating a banana, but I am having lunch on the go with you lovely people. Rather than stopping the stream, you know, I'm trooping through.
Bananas are the stream.
Stream food. They don't make any crunching noise, you know.
The only problem is you're now going to get censored in China or something.
Yeah, when I first used to stream with a friend of mine, I just associated with a bag of crisps, and the amount of replays that I used to listen to me going, it's like having a bloody horse in there. No perverted comments while he essentially eats the banana. Oh god.
No, that's exactly the reason. I think it was in China that
Thanks,
they
Ross.
banned streams of people eating bananas because it was it became
right.
a bit of a hype. People eating bananas in a sexual way.
Is that a banana in your hand? No, I'm just pleased to see you, Bruce. I'm gonna start eating these off bloody cam. Look, I'm going.
Frameshift drive charging.
Is it time to switch to the Chinese sensuous fruit eating channel? Link below. But put a link back to this this website. I ate a banana and this happened. We're going back to yeah.
Five fruits guaranteed to improve your elite dangerous skills.
Number 3 will blow your mind. Oh my god. Bananas are good for gaming. Well, it's a slow release booster in it, so yeah, if you're doing a long stream, it is perfect, yeah, without a doubt. I used to be a commander, but I took a banana to the cockpit. Her expression might surprise you. Oh, Jim is proper fucking expert with the with the clickbait, isn't he? Right, I'm filling up at this planet because otherwise something crazy is going to happen. Stick around and you'll see it. On a serious note, what's a good first ship to purchase? Well, I went with the Cobra. Cobra Mark III, which is their iconic one from back in the day, and it's a bit good at doing everything. You quickly move on, I think. We moved on to a Dolphin for a bit of passenger and all that, but I think Cobra would be a good recommendation for this first one, ACS.
It also depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
You skipped quite a few ships along the way. If you are interested in doing trading, going for a hauler as quickly as possible and then moving on to the Adder before going for Cobra, that's a great one. If you want to do more combat oriented, you might want to exchange your Sidewinder for an Eagle as quickly as you can. Stuff like that. So it's basically what you want to do. You can kit your ships accordingly. In your case, it was, well, you were doing missions. You didn't know what you wanted to do. You made plenty of money, so getting the Cobra to do a bit of everything and try out the game made sense.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't interested in combat, was I?
Not really, though we did kit it out so it can do a little bit, though it needs a few updates before you can really take it out.
What about the Cobra Mark IV? Jim's asking. I suppose again it depends on what you're doing with it, does it?
The Cobra Mark IV is a much more niche ship. It's an alright miner. Not great, but it's alright for it. It can make for decent torpedo boat with 3 hard points, which is small and to medium hard points. The Cobra Mark IV is not nearly as well liked as the Mark III. And you shouldn't consider it even the same line of ships in a certain way. Also, another thing with the Cobra Mark IV is it's severely limited in its availability to who can get it. It's only available to people who got both Elite Dangerous and Horizons in the first year or something.
Oh, right.
As I recall. So,
Oh, is it really? All right. Well, that's interesting.
It's the thing with the Cobra Mark IV is it has better armor than the Mark III. It has better hard points, but it's also a lot slower. It also has better internals than the Mark III, by the way. It gets a lot slower in exchange, which is why a lot of people just don't like it.
It is generally considered one of the worst ships in the game.
Ranking just above the Asp card.
Yeah.
Now, I've actually run a Cobra Mark IV with some decent things. As far as as I mentioned, torpedo boats and miners are 2 of the things that they do really well. They've got the heat capacity to run torpedoes. They can run 3 small torpedoes and still have 2 hard points. Problem with torpedoes is they are a very niche weapon. It's basically you have 1 torpedo per slot you have. You can make them extremely devastating, but once you fire them, you have to go for a reload at the station.
Yeah.
That said, it is so satisfying to see a big ship like an Anaconda or something, huge shields, and then you fire 3 reverberating cascade modified torpedoes, and shield generator just pops like a cherry.
Yeah.
Bye bye shields, you'll never get back.
I don't think I'm ever going to be non-impressed with your fucking expertise in this game, Asius. Mental.
Give it a few years, you'll
Oh, that would be my ambition, to sit here having debates with you and go, no, Asius, actually, I think you're wrong over that. I'm looking forward to that day. But first, I've got to learn how to fucking land. No, Asius, I think you're a little bit wrong there.
I do think a lot of the debates on the internet are, there's a bit of conventional wisdom. Like the Cobra Mark III is an amazing ship, but part of it also boils down to personal preference. A lot of people swear by the Cobra Mark III as a combat ship. I can't fly for the life of me. I much prefer Viper for that class of combat ship, for example.
All right, yeah. Because then I can make a video. Three things I disagree with Asius over. Number two will blow your mind. Proper clickbait.
Jason, just remember that whenever Asius wants your opinion, he will give it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like being married, isn't it? Yeah, exactly, Woo. That's what they've just been saying. That's Horizon's perk. Yeah. Well, not Horizons. They're saying you had to buy it within the first year, did you?
Yeah, it's not Horizon's perk. It's available to people who either bought the main game in the first year or both Horizons and the main game in the first year.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very limited ship, and you're not really missing out on much.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So in that regard, it's not a bad thing that it's considered one of the worst ships in the game.
That's what Vibe just said. Otherwise everyone would have that, wouldn't they? And the old players would be just caning everyone.
Yeah, you can already imagine the amount of salt they mine for just having a exclusive ship that was actually extremely good, even if it was just that one thing.
Yeah.
Or even if it was an update from the thing. And I think that's also part of the issue. It's called a Cobra Mark III, so people expect, or Cobra Mark IV, so they expect it needs to be a straight upgrade.
Yes.
Rather than a side grade that maybe does certain things better, but maybe other things less.
I still think it's a nice way to reward those people who actually supported the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Although not if it ain't that good. And they're like, oh, thanks a lot.
Even
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
it still has its uses, but a lot of it also boils down to popular opinion, as I think.
Yeah.
once a certain you've seen it in a lot of games. Once a certain thing is considered meta or considered better than another thing, you'll see a lot of people echoing it without even trying the alternatives or trying to
Yes,
find out
yeah.
what the alternatives are.
Yeah.
Hey, I found a use for it. No, you haven't, because it's a sucky ship, or it's a sucky character, or it's a sucky class, or a sucky weapon. Doesn't matter if you actually found out how to use it. No, it sucks.
I didn't expect to hear you keep on about sucking in the stream today.
You
Saying
did
sucky.
expect a lot.
Soren's like, actually, I did.
You know what else you didn't expect me to go on about?
Go on.
The Spanish Inquisition.
Oh god, no, I didn't expect that.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did you know that actually they did? Because the Spanish Inquisition actually noted people 6 months in advance that they were coming. It's true.
Let's not
Which
even
seems
talk.
a bit-
Let's not even talk about the Dutch in Chatham. Let's just not talk about that.
No, you weren't expecting that.
No, exactly. Yeah. So much sucky. I know. Woo. Sucky, sucky. Has your ship got a nice red uniform? This one? I'm not sure. See you later, Vipe. Thanks for coming in, mate. 32 lovely people watching on a Thursday afternoon, or it is here anyway. Would love it if you would be so kind as to just press that little like button for me. Even if you're not enjoying it, please press the like button. And I've just topped 1,800 subs, which I'm so happy about. So it's on the way to 2K now. So if you like Elite, if you like the people in the chat and the way that I chat to the chat, I am new, but I love Elite. There's going to be loads more. Also do other stuff like Oculus Rift, VR videos. So if you feel like subscribing, feel free. That's my sales pitch over. You have to do it now and again, don't you?
So I'm guessing a nice thing for you would be if you could install like a pop module in your cruise ship.
To do what?
Pop module?
A
Pop
pop.
module?
Yeah. A public house module. Pop.
Ah.
Oh, a pub module. Yeah, okay. Why? Because I'm English, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Bruce. Yeah, 1,800 subs. Taking me almost 18 months. 18 years, it probably would. 18 months. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. Because they're all genuine people. I don't do sub for sub or just ask for subs for the sake of it. That's not what I'm asking for. It's only if you like the content, you know. And I am lucky to have a lot of lovely people. Most of the people in this chat are in the Discord. So if you want to take the chat one step further and keep it going throughout the day, you are more than welcome into our Discord. And I do say our, not mine. It is ours. It is a community thing. It's great. Double star, like that.
Plus, for all you people who haven't subbed yet, you will not believe what happens in the next episode.
There it is, right there.
Now, I can give you a few things.
Yeah.
There's going to be a line like, "I did not expect Aces to say that today." "I'm not picking my nose, I've got hay fever."
Oh God, it's gonna be banana activity, isn't there?
Not necessarily, but
Nah. Thanks, Paul. I'm just filling up on star on
I
on
must
fuel.
be forgetting some of the standard lines.
I'm literally not picking my nose. I have got hay fever, by the way. Oh, I do love our streams, though. I think if I wasn't streaming, I would actually watch our streams because it's fun, isn't it? You know, we're not being overly rude. We're not being aggressive. We're not being like flash about the game. We're just playing it and just chatting, aren't we? You know. Oh, I know what you mean, Bruce. Yeah, yeah. The nose picking banana stream. I might even call it that next time, Lance. Yeah.
So it's a bit like Top Gear, 3 half-old wankers just
Yeah, exactly.
fucking about.
Fucking about. No, you're literally picking your nose. He said. Wait, less of the old. Yeah, it's
You
definitely
should have
gonna
a
be
camera
some,
to your fingers. I can see my brain from here.
I'm definitely gonna do a bit. I'm gonna move on to clickbait for the next next few streams.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might be able to get you a few very clickbaity titles.
Yeah.
I know what other YouTube channel that loves doing them.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do something like we landed on a planet you won't believe what happens. You know, something just simple. You know, nothing tricky. Stop picking on him. Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
You losing your cargo was funny. I know it's still one of my favourite videos to watch. I just love my reaction, which is like fucking something like, "Is there any way I can get away with this without without mentioning it?" And then Soren does this sort of, "Oh, oh," and then it's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Oh, that was a brilliant one.
I absolutely love the end when you're scooping it up and Scarab is just getting more and more agitated. I'll get
No,
it in
yeah.
the middle.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't think it was funny at the time, though. No. So I mean, I've had so much fun in this game already. You know, you get an affection for certain games. You know, like over the years. You know, like Gran Turismo 1, I've got so much affection for. Not because it was the best game, just that one of the best experiences. I've already got affection for this game, and I've only been playing it for a month. You know what I mean by that? You know, just add the tags: Trump, Game of Thrones, Marvel, Naked. Yeah, no, I already love this game.
Incoming mission critical message.
I can see Richard is just showing off with his destination there. Bastard.
Yeah, he is showing off.
Four, 1184, and then 2.
Against updates.
Fuel scooping.
I think if I'm streaming tomorrow, it'll be an evening stream. Let's go back to an evening stream. Are you around tomorrow night? If I'm on, I'm sure I am. I'm sure the
I
wife
don't
hasn't
think
got-
I've got many plans. So,
No, something in the back of my mind is telling me there's something planned. But if there isn't, should we do a tomorrow night stream? Usual
Alright.
sort of 8 o'clock.
all right. We'll see Cass popping in about an hour into the stream. Jason, you were supposed to take me out for dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was probably a horrible Cass impersonation.
It was. It was like your possessive
No
girlfriend
comment on your part. I
impersonation.
recommend you don't say anything.
It was like your possessive girlfriend impersonation. Oh, you're going out again. No, it's my wedding anniversary on the 28th of June, so please don't let me forget that. Oh god, I did forget it one year. Oh my god. Literally forgot. That's not something you want to recommend. Now this is just a... Are we landing? Or are we gliding in? Because it doesn't actually say what this is, does it? Let me have a look. Oh, it's a visitor beacon, so that's just gonna... That's not gonna be... Is that gonna be on the planet?
No. Well, actually, this is a landable
think-
planet, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is on the planet, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Jim. Yeah, 21 years I've been married this month. It's not bad, is it?
This beacon is acting really weird from my point of view. It
Because
seems to be on the planet. It's 1,111 miles away, but the planet's surface is 400 kilometers away. So it's...
Have you got a shovel?
Yeah,
it's not miles, these are megameters.
yeah, well, kilometers. Sorry, it's all kilometers, but it's still not. It's acting up. Have a look for
Yeah,
yourself.
you are going in at an angle. Looks fine to me. Doesn't look like anything to me. Keep in mind, you're going at it at an angle, so...
Thank you, Mikkel. Thanks, mate.
It's,
Fucked up again, didn't I?
Yeah, I know.
I was basically going to the centre of the earth, wasn't I?
No, you weren't. You were going for the center of
Of the
HIP
planet. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
411842.
We're not pedantic here at all.
No, no, exactly, no.
Orbital flight engaged.
No, I don't want to go to orbital flight yet. I'm nowhere near there.
Wouldn't it be nice, like we can hire crew for our fighters if we could hire flight attendants for the passengers?
Flight attendants.
I-
What
I
sort of
suspect
uniform
they
would
come,
you have?
I think they come included with the luxury cabins and stuff. But yeah, I was wondering whether or not that would be a thing. On the other hand, you know, what would they add? Because currently the crew fighter or the fighters, they have a gameplay function on. They do cost money.
Well, I have several ideas to what they could add, but obviously not mentionable here.
Not on a not on a live stream.
Not even on this stream.
Oh, go on then. Go on then. I think we've already broken about 25 European rules on this one.
Yeah. All right, it's all scanned.
That can be my next title. We're objectifying women. You won't believe what we're saying. Who cares? It's all good in Spain.
I have a visual.
Right, guys, it's done.
You done it?
And that was the last one. Ooh, that was fast.
All right, let's head back to Naganjin.
Hang on, I don't think mine did scan
Hold on.
actually. No, it's scanning now.
Mission objective complete.
That's it. So I still had to do it.
12 jumps, so that means about
Back to flag, yeah?
about 16, 20 jumps for you.
Back to flag, innit? Yeah.
Yep, back to flag.
Yeah, exactly, Scarab. It's just injected into you. Go to Super Cruise.
Engaging cruise.
Charging.
13 jumps for
I'm
you.
not picking my nose, I'm just...
3, 2, 1.
Honestly, I'm
That's
not.
fine. Yeah, you do get diminishing returns on your jump range because you've got something like 26 light years on your jump range.
Yeah.
I've got 33, and it only takes me one jump fewer.
Alright. No, I'm not in London. Land's just outside in the just in Kent. I'm in Kent, mate.
You know the part of England that bulges out in the east, on the southeast?
Like a
Near
big
London.
hard on. Well, that's it now. We've said hard on the street. You can just say whatever you want now. It's like
This
when
is
you
just
get a,
going haywire.
it's like when you get a parking ticket. You think, well, fuck it, I'm going to stay there all day now.
I thought it was more like just leaving the clamp on and driving away.
No, never do that with a hard on.
Oh well, this isn't your worst stream. I mean,
It's not the worst
I
one.
did try.
It's not the best, but it ain't the worst.
I
that's
did
just
try to
fun,
tell
yeah.
that many games after that you were playing with the balls, that I had a bone in your hands. You
Mm.
did teabag on stream. That's.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually teabagged for real. Kent, the hard on of England. I like it. The UK teabag. I should have called my channel Teabag UK, shouldn't I? Should have done. There's Richard in there with the sweeping sort of statements. They love tea, all of them. I know, yeah, teabagged in front of the founder of Interplay, Carsey. Brian Fargo was in one of our streams. And he, yeah, he's the founder of Interplay, and apparently he was co-founder of Blizzard as well. And I did a game a couple of days ago called The Mage's Tale, and I was playing his game, and he was watching in the stream with the rest of his dev team. It was good. I like that when it happens. I've been lucky actually. It happens to me quite a lot. And one of his little orcs come over, his little gremlins, and yeah, I just teabagged it for real in VR.
The Scottish goblins.
Yeah.
Come here, you pussback!
And since then, you haven't heard from them at all.
No, they've refused to take all my calls.
Fuel switch disengaged.
Oh god, my boy's calling me.
Doesn't he know that Dad is working hard?
Yeah. No, it's my older son who works for me. He wants to do a payment on the phone, but I've just put, I'm streaming, call him when you get back. So I'm actually turning down money to stream here.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's got to be worth a subscription, isn't it? Yeah, I had NASA Space Goddard. Yeah, actually I did a stream, and again I was nice and early, and the devs were joining me on there. And NASA Space Control Center actually joined the stream, and Scarab actually looked him up as well, and it was genuine, you know, because I put on there in the title. It was very. What was it? What was the title? You know the space station. What's it called?
The International
Never
Space
believe what
yeah.
I found in space. Yeah.
And no, the title was International Space Station Live, you know, and obviously a few people were obviously searching for that, including someone in NASA for whatever reason, and he just dropped into the stream. It was awesome. I might do that another little stream on that, because it's such a good program. It really is. You can literally walk and float around the space station. It's fucking brilliant. Even though the experience is gone now, I mean other things have come, it's still a good little experience. I might do a stream on that later actually. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But you didn't teabag any part of the actual.
No, I didn't teabag
No,
there.
no,
Yeah.
No. Good.
And he's teabagging on there. Maybe did I teabag? Oh, actually, I think I might have done actually. Scarab sort of saying that I did. You can't take me out anyway. Never offer to take me out for lunch, right?
But yeah, people answer remarks about David Braden needing to pop in here as he teabags a station.
Oh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it, if he popped in?
3, 2, 1.
You making your green tea again?
No. Rat tea.
Rat tea?
Rat. No, rat. Not rat tea. Rat bush tea.
Rat bush tea. Made out of real rat's bush. Oh fucking hell. The stream's gone to shit now, isn't it? 1 cup collected over 1 million bushes. Fucking hell. That's it. I'm collecting fuel and having lemonade.
Are you sure you're not actually losing subscribers right now?
Yeah, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be, but... No, we're on 1802. 2 more lovely subscribers. That was awesome. They must be all private subscribers, otherwise it would come up on the screen. Every time
Probably Braben.
Every time YouTube wants to play an ad, it breaks the stream. All right. What's the chances of getting scanned then as we go back into the flag station?
Depends on how you go about it.
Okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
No teabagging.
I find that odds are low when you just do it low, or you just do it slowly.
Yeah.
Follow the rules. At least, yeah. If it happens just as you're passing through the mail slot, you can fire some chaff to make sure that the scan doesn't complete in time. The moment you're through the mail slot, you're fine.
Okay.
Richard Feynman is getting himself shot down by the looks of it.
Oh, he's in our wing, isn't he? Yeah, of course he is. Welcome, Richard.
Richard,
You know what,
why the
you
hell
know-
are you getting yourself killed on Naganjin?
I've got about another hour. Should we carry on and do something else once we land, or are you finished?
Trouble
Trouble is,
sure, really. What did you have in mind?
You guys there already?
No, I've got 9 jumps.
Oh, right. Phew. I got a little worried.
Although I've got to pick my son up, so I can't overrun from that time. That's the only problem.
Yeah, let's call it a
No, that's fair enough. Yeah.
day early then.
We've been streaming for 3 hours anyway. Yeah, so when we land, everyone, that will be it. But thank you for joining us. Don't go yet. We're not finished.
Fuel scooping.
I vote Midran Hollow. Soon. It will soon. Next week we'll do the VR stream. We'll try and make it so it doesn't coincide with the release, because we just want to be having a normal stream on the release, welcoming new people in. I installed
Well, it
this on
could
my
be,
PlayStation 4 and this happened.
It could be cool to also do it soon after the release, so people have some
Yeah.
can look at some locations then.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, we could do it then, yeah.
So on the first day or something.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
If you do Mitterrand Hollow in VR, your head might explode. Fair warning. I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to have 2 cameras set up. So I'm going to be playing it in VR. We're going to be multi-crewing in Asia's ship. Scarab, I think, is he joining you in your ship? I still can't work out. Does he want to come along with us or behind us, or is he coming in the ship?
I think he can only come in the ship.
Yeah, okay.
Because,
Scarab's going to be joining.
you cannot be in a wing and multi-crew at the same time. It's one
No.
or the other.
All right. Yeah. So I'm going to have a camera here set up on me as it is now in VR. I'm going to have another camera set up because I'm going to stand up and literally stand behind Asus in the ship so you can have a look all around the ship. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
I think I might know what went on with Richard there.
Oh, he's out, isn't he? Is he?
Either he fell asleep flying towards Naganjin and flew into the station,
Yeah.
or he otherwise went AFK and basically crashed into it.
He says, but you can pass the park the ass bump and jump on. Yeah, definitely jump on. We've reserved you a slot. How many spaces have you got? How many spaces you got, Asians?
I've got 3 spaces in total, including myself. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
that's the biggest sort of cockpit you can get. So
Yeah, is that the one we was flying in the other day then?
Yep,
Oh, it's lovely, that is.
it is the perfect cruise ship.
Richard said, "No, I didn't fall asleep."
Fuel scoop
Hello,
disengaged.
Dan. How are you? Liking the stream. Literally, I hope. When are you next streaming, please? That will be hopefully tomorrow evening. So now in England, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So tomorrow in the evening. What is better, to get PlayStation 4 Deluxe Pack, Elite Dangerous, or Horizons on PC? You're probably better off on the PC version because you've got things like voice attack and you can change some elements in the game. So if you've got it on PC, are you getting it on PlayStation as well? Depends on where your friends are playing, I think, a lot of these questions, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors there.
Yeah.
Do you have both? Do you have a decent PC that can run it? Do you have a system that an operating system that supports voice attack? So you need to have a preferably an English system then.
Hmm.
Unless you're running the game in a different language, then you need an operating system in the same language as the game, and you know, something that at least has a supports a voice engine for voice attack. Yeah, what do your friends play? Do you want to have a chance to be in the private group for the stream after you've been here for a while? That can be
Exactly.
another factor.
Which is PC only, obviously.
Exactly. So it's that sort of, it's all sort of factors. It's not an easy question to answer. Do you prefer the controller or mouse and keyboard? And I'm not sure. Does the PS4 have a HOTAS?
Yes, it does, yeah. Yeah.
All right,
It
in that
supports
case, that's
Thrustmaster,
also,
so...
then it's going to be fine either way in that regard. That's not going to be a factor then if you prefer HOTAS.
Yeah. Yeah, you need some heat sinks there, don't you, Woo, for when your laptop runs so hot. Yeah, definitely, Woo. Come and tell us what you think of it. Yeah, I'll be interested.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And yeah, like Scarab says, it does take a decent PC to get the full benefit out of it, you know?
I think there's one of those things where PC versus console, you know, they both have their place, they both have their rules. It comes out of personal preference to a large part, but
I think on a game like this, it does veer towards the PC version, doesn't it, you know?
well, the PC is the original version, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
where most of the development went in. It has the most direct feedback. It has all the events going on. Most of the streamers are on there.
Yeah.
I think for with games in general, you know, if you have the PC to run it, the PC is going to run it better than any console.
Yeah. Although,
If you don't have the PC to run it, a console might well be a better option.
although with the X versions and the PlayStation 4 Pro, it probably run it as nice. It'd probably be hard to tell the difference, you know?
Initially, but still, the PC hardware is going to continue further. You can always put more into the PC
Yeah.
as more comes out. You can keep that up to date.
Yeah.
And in that regard, it's not a question of let's put it in an analogy. I mean, which is the better tank, the T-34 or the Tiger?
Oh god, let's not start with the tanks.
Oh my god, Acius, I was so surprised because you're so diplomatic and balanced in your view of
And then he
console
goes
versus
straight in
PC.
there.
And
No,
that's
it's more.
something I feel I get when we talk about the Feds and the Imperials.
Yeah.
No, it's it's with the if you did T-34 versus Tiger, sure, the Tiger is technically speaking a better tank. It's built better. It's a T-34 though. It's cheaper. It was built in better numbers, and there's a reason the Soviets won from the Germans.
And 50-inch TV looks better than 15 point. It does, but I don't like playing on a large screen. I don't like it at all. 28-inch is the maximum I go for gaming. When I feel sometimes I go in the front room because I got my PlayStation 4 and everything in this gaming room, but my Xbox is still in the front room. And a little while ago, I thought, I wonder what I'm like with a controller on Battlefield 4. And I can, after going from PC in front of me, a high-end PC, a 28-inch monitor, I can feel the input lag on a. I've got a 60-inch screen in there, and I can feel the input lag. I can literally feel it, and it's just a little bit too big for me gaming. I do prefer me 28-inch. And yeah, Richard, you're totally right. EDDB is easier to access on PC. Yeah, without a doubt.
True. Though
gotta
most people
say-
do have phones or tablet computers that can also help in that regard.
Hello, Slynet, how you doing? And Scarab says there's nothing he doesn't know about. He's talking about you, Aces. He's got to be. Aces is such a closet fanboy, a federal fanboy. I saw his live stream once, and there was a big federal flag hanging in the back.
The
Hello,
entire
Sha-
thing on the Federation versus Empire thing, you know. I like to do a bit of roleplay.
I bet you do, you dirty bastard. I want to be the policeman tonight.
So, Aces, can I ask, just to clean up the chat a little bit, have you actually bought the Imperial Mark and all that from the store?
No, I haven't. I mean, I got the pack with the power play vehicles because it's free.
Right.
Didn't know there were
But
actual.
I mean,
other
the
ones.
actual coffee mark and the T-shirt with the
No,
Imperial.
I
Oh,
don't. I
God.
don't have either. I'm not that far in. It's.
I need help.
Really?
I got one of them moments again. Shang's just come in. Hello, Shang. How you doing? You're gonna catch me just as I'm being a noob. It won't let me FSD because I haven't got enough fuel.
What's the star like?
I'm heading up to the next one.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck!
What's the star like?
I don't. It's a
Uh-oh.
TA.
Look behind you.
Who's there? What? Go back. Go back.
Yeah, go for the star. What stars do you have in this system?
Fuck knows. I know, Shang. That's because you've come back in, isn't it? That's what it is.
Go look for the star. Are there any stations in this system?
Yeah, but let me just get the star in view. So that's Tetek A.
Yeah. What sort of a star is it? Can you skip that?
Oh, I don't know. Oh god, go to system view. Okay.
Target it. Yeah.
Target the star.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a low energy wake. Fucking hell. Oh, I've got Oh, hang on. What's this? I've got Pond Hub, which is. No, I've got a
Yeah.
station
Zelda Beach
which
and
is.
Pond Talk.
No,
Go
Zeldoc
for the top one.
Holdings.
There's one. Yeah.
Zeldoc Holdings. Go for that one.
Go for that one. Refuel there.
Yeah. Welcome back, Shang. He's like, oh fucking hell, he ain't improved one bit, is he? What a cock. And there's me going, oh, I love scooping.
I think Scarab has found something. I have no idea what he's talking about. So.
Fuck off. You know exactly what he's talking about. Look at him. No, I'm just keep myself to tanks and stuff like that, Imperials, you know? Rampant rabbit. I never thought I'd hear the word rampant rabbit on my stream.
You should have known better.
I should have known better than running out of fuel. Bloody hell. I should be able to make this though, shouldn't I?
You do not do the KGP foam filter selection?
I think I did. Where we was chatting and messing around, I'm blaming you now. I was just flying past each bloody star. Commander Rampant. I know, dog. Don't worry. No, Shang. No. Don't come back in after a week of not being here and tell me to say that. I can't say that. Go to your command prompt, Shang, and type del star dot star. If you do Alt F4, you get an extra.
Yeah, because he cannot upgrade the scoop and have shields. That's
Not without an engineer, I guess.
which is part of why we need to get your Cobra. Or an Orca, I mean, not a Cobra. You have
Yeah,
a Cobra.
yeah.
But well, there's actually one option. I just realized we could get rid of one of the passenger cabins and put a scoop instead of that one, but does require does reduce your ability to ferry passengers as easily.
That is the other thing though as well, is obviously I'm conscious of people just watching me bloody scoop fuel, so maybe I'll just scoop past the stars and don't pay enough attention to them. Scarab says we don't need shields.
Imagine a pirate suggesting that. No, you don't need shields. I'll take up a lot of space. Don't worry about those. But load up on that gold.
You need shields. You do need shields.
Can you have a look
Just
at
say-
this? Do you think I'm going to make this? Have a look on my screen at what's happening.
Yeah, you'll make it.
Yeah, that's good.
You've got the little bar ticking down there. That's sure.
Is there the possibility that I'm going to get scanned at this one as well?
No, it's
No.
a small station. Well, there's a possibility, but it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
In the very worst case scenarios, we're going to call you the fuel rats.
Yes. That could make a fun screen. I ran out of fuel and this happened. Oh, leave off. Don't. We've got enough fuel to do a fucking loop of shame, haven't we? Oh my god. What a donut. What? Where's the bloody... there it is. Jesus Christ. That's 2 donut sections I've had in this stream. Thank you, Gordon. How are you, mate? Alright, welcome.
Is this the point where one of us, by the way, has to snark that, well, as an improvement over the usual?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. No,
So that was you.
I've had 2 bloody 2 donut sessions in this stream where I've just gone like, what do I do? I'm taking it nice and steady. I don't want to run out.
Remember the Hitchhiker's Guide of the Galaxy. Don't panic. And in all honesty, I think that's what's going wrong the most time. Something goes wrong and you immediately panic, so you blank out.
Yeah. Shang, it's all good. It's all good. Shang, you wouldn't believe how many streams we've done since you've come in last time. It's been going well. You've just come in at one of my donut moments. It's fine. I'm almost competent now. Almost.
No, you're still helpless.
Yes.
You're going to need to do a lot more combat before you get the competent rank.
Oh, combat, combat, combat.
It's a joke.
Oh, I
Competent is
know.
one of the combat ranks in the game.
Yeah, I know.
You will grow to love it. Don't worry. You
Oh,
just
no,
need to
I
get
know,
more
definitely.
confident about it.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's gonna come. It's just
I'm
that
sure there'll be entire streams just based on combat.
100%, $1,000,000%. Just not yet. It's not what I want to do yet. I'm so happy doing what I do, you know. And people
And
seem to
that's-
like it, you know. 32 lovely people in it. I'm sure all gonna click the like button because I've literally just run out of fuel. I tried a little bit, Gordon. Little tiny bits. Bit of bounty hunting, all that sort of stuff, which last time didn't go very well, but the time before that was pretty good.
Well, I gotta say, the last time when you got killed in the end, I would completely blame Aegis for that.
Oh,
You
God.
did pick a fight
With
with
2.
2 federal strong ships, 1 assault ship and 1 drop ship, I think.
Request
and then
docking.
just bug it off and let you
Requesting
have it.
docking bay.
I didn't bugger off.
Well, the story got better that way.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Soren's like, wow. Entire streams based on Jason
transfer
dying. Well, that's
power
my
to
other
the
streams, isn't
shields.
it? That is my other streams. That's number 1. That must be number 2.
Would you like me to lower the landing modules?
I'll tell you what though, in VR, honestly, it's amazing. There's the sheer sense of scale of these stations. It's amazing. It really is. Oh, hang on. I think I'm coming in the wrong way. I'm coming in the wrong way. Oh shit! Scan detected. What do I do?
It's chaff.
Deploy
It's,
chaff.
secondary fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's it.
Also, go to silent running and dump a heat sink. Chaff is only a temporary solution. You really want to get out of there. Go to super cruise as fast as possible as well.
Oh,
If
well,
you,
now get out now. No, don't land.
Ooh, it
Oh,
doesn't
you're
have
now
fuel.
landing. Right.
Yeah. What about
In
the
that
fuel?
case,
Yeah.
right. In that case, continue your landing. Just hope that the chaff has helped sufficiently.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
I'm not even going to teabag. I'm just not.
The thing with the chaff is it doesn't stop the scan. It pauses it for about a second or so.
I did get a mission critical fucking message. So you know he's going to be moaning, didn't you?
Yeah, he's moaning.
Bitch. Yeah, exactly, Gordon. That's exactly what it is, mate.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Please ensure I'm not scanned. Unhappy. Oh, I thought it said deceased. I thought he'd fucking died. It says decreased. I'm going to get less money?
No, you're not getting less money. It's more that it's.
He's just not fucking happy, you know.
Yeah.
I thought he said deceased. No wonder he didn't want to be scanned.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Oh, God. Right, I've refueled. Now I can go back to flag, yeah?
Yeah, now we can. Silent running is a good one to use in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah,
Especially
I need
when
to
you're
practice
approaching.
that, yeah.
The thing with silent running is it shuts down the heat expulsion of your ship.
Yeah, so it gets hot very quick.
Yeah, well, everything you do, the heat of that is not going to be expelled, so that's why you use your heat sinks to cool down during
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But as a result, you don't show up on the sensors from nearly as.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to pick you up, so that really helps you with the.
Are you ready to jump?
That can actually interrupt the scan. It's done from far enough away.
What do you mean,
Fine.
try, Shang? Do you not know my background with Dark Souls? Oh, God.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've got no background, I'm just joking. But why try? Why try and play? I'm a gamer.
Shang, we've been hoping to see a Kerbal Space program for this particular reason that you want to play and see him play Dark Souls.
I did look it up and I just thought, nah. Is it fun though? Do you like it? Asius?
Which Kerbal Space program? Or...
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoy it. I've played quite a bit of it. It's one of those. It's a thinking game.
Yeah, yeah.
In that regard, I think you'll.
Fail at it?
I enjoy it. I was
You
going
were
to say,
choosing
'cause
your
you-
words
Sorry,
carefully.
not for you, mate. Not for you. No.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe play Bejeweled or something.
Yeah.
It's going to be yeah. It's one of those games that it has a very steep learning curve.
Yeah. I think I've had enough of fucking steep learning curves. I want something with a nice
Compared to Elite.
gentle slide.
Compared to Elite, Elite doesn't have you try and learn orbital mechanics, so
Fuel scoop disengaged.
because it turns out there's a bit more involved in with getting a rocket into orbit than just letting it fly straight up.
Yeah. No, Toby, I did put it in my Discord. Would these lovely people like to see me play No Man's Sky? And a lot of it was just basically, fuck off. No. Never. I think one of them was never. One of them put, ha, no. So it looks like it's not going to happen. I looked at it the other day and I thought, well, I'm only turned off of it for two reasons. One, the cartoony style I don't like, but it wouldn't put me off. But the media, obviously, I'm told by the media it's a shit game, you know. And I thought, actually, I might just give it a try. It might be interesting. It's on the same sort of genre as this, isn't it? I know it's not this game, but so I thought I'd put it in the Discord. And no, very bad response.
It's in the same genre, I believe, in the same way that Ark is in the same genre as
yeah, I know.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah.
There's guns in there, but beyond that, it's
Yeah. Exactly, Woo. Well, that's why I wanted to try it. I didn't want to try it, but you know, that's one of the reasons for trying it is the hate out there. And I thought, well, I wonder if you know a couple of you might want to join me and we'll play it. But no, it didn't go down well. And I've got
I
plenty of
wouldn't
other
mind
games
watching
to play.
it. I mean, the thing with me, I think personally for No Man's Sky, it did two things very wrong. One is it overhyped itself,
Yeah.
so it could never live up to it. They kept that up for way too long before
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to temper expectations. In fact, it didn't temper expectations at all until after launch.
Yeah.
Second thing is they tried to market it to the wrong crowd. They tried to market it to the same crowd as the elite crowd and the Star Citizen crowd, where they should have been aiming towards the crowd that enjoys survival games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that if they'd done those two things, it might have gone a bit better for them. Even then, yeah, it was a bit lackluster from what I've seen.
But like Toby says, is it the same as the game's essentially a totally different game now? You know.
Yeah. And in that regard, I am curious to see what's changed about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And no, Toby, especially over the last, say, definitely the last 8 months, I don't really play off stream. No, because I just don't get time. You know. It's amazing how much YouTube, or I mean, look at the videos I put up. There's a lot of videos and there's a lot of activity on the channel. And I run a business and I run a family. There is no free time. Yeah, none at all. But I might still play it. People don't have to join, do they? I don't mind people not joining, even if 5 people are watching. I don't mind that. What annoys me is when people unsubscribe because they get a game they don't like come up. That annoys me, personally. But if people don't join because they don't like No Man's Sky, of course I respect that. But when someone goes, "Oh, No Man's Sky, I'm unsubbing," you know, that's not elite. No, I don't like that. That annoys me. If people should be grown up enough to realise, well, I know he plays games I like. This one I don't like. I'm just not going to join, you know. But unfortunately, people are a bit funny like that.
Yeah, it's a bit like, you know, I could imagine that if somebody was a huge Giant Cop fan and they subscribed over that one Giant Cop stream and you never do it
Yeah.
again, then
Yeah.
I can imagine they unsub, but...
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just close it, dog. Yeah, just close the app and then reopen it. But as gamers, we expect so much, and they hype, and we believe it every single time, don't we? Every time. And look at half of the stuff of E3, right? How much of that is going to get downgrades in the next year, you know? Exactly, Bruce. I might give it a try. Yeah, I might give it a try. I did say, when I asked in the Discord, I did say ultimately I'd make my own mind up, but would you guys like to see me play No Man's Sky? Everyone said no. Acius did say, well, if you're watching it, if you're playing it, I might drop in and have a watch. But yeah, I might do. There was something in me that I thought, actually, I might play that, you know. I'm not one for streaming brand new games just because they're out. I don't want to do that. I've got to fancy something, and this game has got me into this genre. You know, I'm not normally a space guy or a flying guy, and I like what it's done that to me. You know. You continue in Elite Danger stream. The stream will finish when we land. So we've got a few more. Oh no, I've only got one more jump left. We'll collect our money, and then it's going to finish today. We're doing 3.5 hours. That's enough. Is exploring and scanning planets and moon, etc., still a viable credit maker? Well, yeah,
Oh, yes. They've actually buffed that. So,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
This trip back from where we just came from to now just gave me 500,000
Exactly, yeah.
scans, and I didn't even detail surface scan at all.
Mm. I think you asked the wrong question. How? Okay, Scarab, what should I have put? Because honestly, now I fancy doing it. I might go and get it.
I think you indeed asked, are we interested in watching you play No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
You might have, well, actually, how would you phrase that differently? I think it's a phrasing thing where people were like, yeah, no, or...
What you're saying was it was a closed question, wasn't it? And it should have been something more open so people could put, well, possibly, you know, yeah, it was a closed question.
Or just say it. I'm going to play No Man's Sky. I
Yeah,
would
join me if you like.
come around. Yeah.
Yeah.
If for nothing else, for the own balance of the channel and stuff.
Scarabs, but is it worth having a go? Yes. Do I want to see it? Nah.
Well,
yeah, it's a good start, Woo. I literally started off with just the data missions. That's literally what I started off with, which was just basically a takeoff and landing exercise and a travelling exercise and getting some money in, you know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will play it. I don't know. So yeah, 30 watching. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to finish once we land here. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours now. Oh God, interdicted.
Identifying threat.
Oh, he ain't going to be pleased with this either, is he? Or is this just a separate thing? This won't affect the passengers, was it?
no, as long as you avoid it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The thing is, if you get interdicted, you're invariably going to get scanned with that.
Yeah, no, it's all good. No, exactly, Woo. I do make my own mind up. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's literally what I do. I get a game and I make my own mind up while streaming. That's the first. Don't think I've been cut midstream by an ad. Yeah, no, I haven't done nothing. You know, yeah, there is a play ad button. I'll press it now and see if it comes up. But never, no, you shouldn't get an advert halfway through. Not unless maybe you drop your connection. She says she's identifying threat and then keeps it to herself. Yeah.
Oh, one big tip here: make sure you approach the station from the side that actually has the slot on it. The less time you spend traveling around the station, the better your odds
yes.
of.
Yeah. So if I come away from if I have the planet behind me, yeah.
Yeah, you basically want the planet between you. Oh yeah, you want to be between the planet and the station.
Yeah, I got it.
If you look on your
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
hologram there, you'll see
Yeah.
the slot in front.
No, I never follow opinions about games. It's my job, isn't it, to like the game I was streaming the other day. You know, I'd never played it before, and I'm there to give other people opinions. So I'm part of that issue, really, I suppose. But at least I can show it working rather than just read an article slagging something off. You know.
Okay, here's another old smuggling tip. As long as you're outside of 10 kilometers, you can line up with the slot with minimum risk of getting scanned.
Okay.
So don't move forwards. Laterally up.
I was already before 10, no, less than 10. Request docking.
Seeking permissions.
No, I don't. Yeah, you don't. So you don't. No, I don't do shit reviews. If I play something and I think it's bad, I just simply won't play it. I don't tell anyone that I'm not playing it for that reason. I've had plenty of games I've turned down, loads. Just don't want it on the channel. I don't want to give some, you know, bad review. That's not professional. rather just. I have actually spoken to a couple of developers separately and said,
Shall
look,
I
you know,
lower the
I don't,
landing
I'm not
gear
really
now?
into your game, and I'm not going to give it a bad review, and they respect for that, you know. Deploy landing gear.
Commander.
The
Stay on
gear
this
is
heading.
down and locked.
Landing gear deployed.
Beautiful approach.
You said we're all right once we're in the station, yeah?
Yeah, well
Yeah,
done.
once you're through the mail slot, you're safe.
Oh, I've definitely got time for a teabag then.
It's one of those subtle things I've actually started noticing as I
Yeah.
approach the station.
Yeah.
You know, when you first come towards these big rotating stations and the station is just rotating in front of you?
Yeah.
Well, one thing I've noticed is I'm automatically compensating for that subconsciously. So the station doesn't spin or barely spins at all.
Yeah.
And then I look at the stars around it and then I realize, oh, the rest of the universe is now spinning.
Yeah.
Basically pulling the 2001 A Space Odyssey.
Yeah. Can you see comments in this game? That's a good question, actually, Lance. Can you see comments?
No.
No.
Well, they are apparently in, but they're not functional.
I don't PC game, and I saw someone
There is
play a game
something
called
that looks a bit like a comet, but that's not. Those are other players.
Please shut
Yeah.
down all systems.
No, I don't know that game either, Toby.
Station commander.
Apparently, there are comet objects in the game here and there, but they are they don't really show up. So
I've only got one for Alfredo. Is the other one blown out? I didn't get that.
It's
I don't
still
know.
there. You just gotta go to the left side and pick the right faction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You don't have any other ones with the exclamation mark.
No. No, I've done it now. Yeah, no, that was good advice, Soren.
There we go. See, if you keep to the traffic rules,
Exactly.
nobody bothers you.
Oh, check me out. 12 million. My first time I've seen 12 million. How cool is that? So,
Nice
is
one.
that enough to go shopping yet, ACS?
Yeah, 12 million. We can get you an exploration ship.
Yeah, really. And enough to kit it out?
Yeah, that's what I
In
was.
increments.
Yeah.
No, actually, completely. If we go
Alright.
for the Diamondback
As
at
you
least,
wish.
which should be enough to get you to. It's still going to need some work. But let me have a look. We might actually want to get you a bit more margin, so we might actually want to go mining first next time, so we
Yeah.
can get you another million or two, so we have a bit more margin to work with. Should we also want to fly different stuff?
Yeah, maybe if we did on the next stream a bit of mining and a passenger mission, and then we can go shopping, can't we?
Yeah, because it's the ship. We do want to give you a bit more margin,
Yeah.
because otherwise you'll be flying on a single rebuy.
Bruce says, just like a chick, give her a little bit of money and she wants to go shopping. Right, that's it, everyone. Thank you. 30 watching, I know, but we've been streaming for 3.5 hours now. Thank you to everyone that's joined, just making sure I haven't missed anything in the chat. So yeah, we'll do that next time, Asus. We'll do a few more bits and then we'll go shopping, eh?
Indeed.
Just remind you a little bit, could you leave me a like on this stream? And if you have just come in and you fancy this, fancy more of this, please press the subscribe button. That would be awesome. I don't only do Elite, lots of VR content, loads of gaming. Asius, Soren, thank you very much for joining me today.
It's been great fun.
And that's
No
it.
problem.
I will see you next time. See you later, everyone.
See you,
Take
people.
care.